Excuse off YouTube. Yo, 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 welcome to Chat 197 of RaddTitan Chat, weekly updates we're going to be giving you today. If you're joining us, if you've been smash a like on there and sub us and do all that nice jazz that we don't promote enough. So, we do these chats weekly, also showing you the room tours we've been cracking on with since we're all still on lockdown. Don't know what day it is today for us in the UK, day fucking 61, maybe 62, something like that. So we're going to be going through the news. We're giving you some of the company updates, pre-order stuff, also talking about some fan art pieces, giving you opinions, giving you our opinions on what's been going on, the state of the community at the moment, and any big news that's on there, and any questions that we can answer for you. Be sure to crack on with a few good ones.
Yeah, we tried to go live on Facebook, and I don't know where the fuck it's posting, so that's interesting. I can see a little screen down here that's showing there's actually recording somewhere. Apparently it's meant to be in RaddTitan somewhere.
Zero fucks given. Cheers.
Oh, right, there you go. I've got to click that one then.
Click away, my friend, click away.
So you might get like a message to say that we've gone live.
No.
Okay. All right.
I have no such message.
It's not that important, really. It's just a trial. All right, everyone. Yo. We got Cormac Cooper actually on time this week.
Are we? I'm sure we're about 15 minutes late.
Old man Tio, I can't believe you missed a week, you son of a bitch. Vibe N2L. I always forget to click these. Even in all.
Oh, do it, you useless cunt.
Richard Gauthier, I hope everyone is well. Just talking about you, weren't you?
That's the guy I got bought Skeletor for. I paid him a couple of days ago. I think he's a little bit concerned because, I've paid him, but I haven't sent a minion to collect it as yet. But I'm still waiting on said minion to get his fucking act together and drive up there.
Fair enough. Collectible Kingdom in the house. He actually won the XM contest the other day.
Picks.
Yeah, I wish. He won.
Picks.
I can't remember what he won. I think he won Aquaman.
No, that's really nice.
Ed Dude, what's up, everyone?
It is.
Guys, a picture of XM Thanos' head was shared on Facebook. Looks enormous. Is it right, or is it just a poor photo? It looks much bigger than the third scale Batman. In all honesty, in person, it weren't that big. I don't know if this person's got. I don't know if this person's got like a little hand or something, because when I saw the one, it weren't that as big as that.
I think, to be honest with you, it's the angle. It's a deceptive angle, the way they're holding it. There are other pictures of it in somebody's hand, and it doesn't quite look as imposing, but it is overscaled. But it's as overscaled as the Thanos on Throne is, because I had quite lengthy conversations with Ben and I think it was actually Ben and Sang. It might have just been Ben. I can't remember. But he asked me about like how big is the Thanos? How big is this? How big is that? If you measure this, if you measure that, and basically that XM Thanos is very similar to that size. So it's going to be a big and imposing piece, that's for sure. If you're talking about scales in terms of scaling, XM are being sort of held to some sort of higher task at the moment over it, considering. It's quite funny, really, because every fucker does it, but XM, every piece, it's like, is it in scale? Is it in scale?
Yeah.
It's like, they're not actually to be honest with you, they're not the guiltiest party of that. So it just goes to show you that people sort of forget very quickly.
There's like a post the other day of some guy just like posting his Cyclops going, is it too small? It's just like, oh, fuck's sake.
No,
but then again, all these fucking stupid comments.
Keeps you in a job, son, doesn't it?
Keeps me fucking paying my bills, I'll tell you that.
Keep them coming.
Yeah, keep them coming. Keep complaining, guys.
I've been on the run tonight, so people better tread fucking carefully.
What's that? You been?
I'm on the run, man.
Well, what you done?
I haven't pissed anybody. I'm just on the run. Me with any degree of alcohol in me that's not like just a simplistic beer is a dangerous proposition. So tread carefully, people.
I look forward to it. Yeah. I think I just fucked up all of the Facebook one by doing that. Yeah, I can't do that. Okay, so then
Yeah,
B. Alex
so
Thompson in the house, Punisher XS in the house.
yo,
Vibe 12 will be fine. Maybe it was in hand, holding it was tiny. Happy
no,
JCG, TikTok, Mr. Wick. F State's in the house today.
yo,
He's cracking on with his
motherfucker.
fucking Bowen.
I haven't. He's been talking. He's been like messaging me, but sorry, man. I've got I had to get the baby to bed, come down, eat my fucking dinner, and then get on this chat in a very short amount of time. So I was up against it today, hence why I'm on the run. So
Richard Govier says, small note today, the first statue review I ever watched was Alex and Gio's review of SS Lobo. Nice.
I'm going to tell you something now, right? I'm going to tell you this now. I think Sideshow Lobo is probably one of the most underrated statues ever made. If you're talking about in terms of what it sells for and in terms of its quality, it's ludicrous. I would advise every person that collects fucking statues to actually go online and buy every single version that you can find, because I'm sure the exclusive sells for like 500-600 quid, which is stupid.
Don't sell for that much, considering the size, the sheer size of it. When I'm looking at it now, it's like 27. It's actually probably top of the gun must be 28 inches.
Someone puts a gun to my head, right? Walks in my house because they're going to need it. Someone puts a gun to my head and says, right.
Oh yeah, that is the. Yeah, I might go get a beer. Fucking hell.
Yeah, you're going to get one. Yeah, so
I think I'm going to get a beer with your attitude.
You're going to need to be on point. You're going to need you drink, yeah. So yeah, someone comes in with a gun to me and says to me, you know what, it's going to be, I'm taking. So yeah, they say if someone come and said to me like I'm going to take, Doom or On Throne or the fuck me, he's loud, isn't he? Jesus Christ, or the Lobo, I would let them take Doom without a shadow of a doubt. I actually think, I prefer the Lobo premium format exclusive with the dog over Doom easily, and it's not even close, to be honest. Not even a fight, to be fair. That's how much I like that Lobo. I think that Lobo is really, really nice. Great mixed media on it. Great paint. Super. I mean, if I remember correctly, Sideshow used the factory to do Lobo that was like really expensive. I think it might have been Ownage or something like that. They used like a really top grade factory to the point where it actually, after that project, they didn't want to use it anymore because it was so expensive. It cost them so much money to do it. But proof is put in this one of the best premium formats I think ever made. In fact, I don't know if there is a better one. I'm looking around. Put in the comments if you've got any ideas of like a challenger to Lobo. If you're talking about paint, sculpt, mixed media, switch outs, all that sort of shit, it's just fucking on a whole different planet. Dude, I can hear every fucking word you just said with you shouting and whinging. What film you watching was other shit. So why don't you fucking be quiet if you're going off this camera, yeah?
What film was you watching? Did you
I didn't hear her. Thankfully, she was well toned. But I could hear every fucking thing you were saying.
Cool. She's watching Face Off anyway. No, it's this fucking square ice cube, like massive square ice cube. It's quite cool. I'm actually not used.
Has she not seen Face Off before?
No, she's not seen it. So she was like, "Oh, can I watch this?"
Just tell her to stop.
Oh shit! I haven't opened this yet. Oh well, we're cracking open this bottle for this one. I'm not used to this. Like actually, someone who actually fills up the fucking ice cream tray when they use the ice and stuff. I'm used to going in there and the fucking ice cube. All the ice is gone and shit.
The fact that she can actually have a fucking conversation is a massive plus. Never mind the fucking ice.
Well, the ice is a plus for me. Sometimes it's good not to talk. Sometimes.
What was the? What do you think's better, Sideshow? Do you think Lobo's better than Dr. Doom on Throne?
Oh fuck me! I just want to say something first as well. I think we did a versus video of Lobo and Bane, and I think I may have edged Bane in a little bit. I can't remember.
Yeah,
One
you're
of us,
fucking stupid, you are.
And
Bane is really nice, but Lobo's better than Bane.
I
Maybe
think
just this fight is tough, but Bane, but the
but I
dog
think,
and the exclusive Ghost Rider head thing is just that would tip it. That would really tip it.
I think one of the problems was with Lobo was the fact that I've seen Lobo in Asia, and every time you see it in Asia, the polyurethane's fucked. The jacket is fucked. Like, it's literally flaking all over the place. And
Can't
I
handle
saw
the heat. It's not made to. It's not made to.
no.
To be
That's
to them
yeah,
sort of
exactly.
heat.
But that's the problem. Is I saw 4, 5 of them, and all of them were fucked. I put a message. I was talking to, I think it was Bushy, and he mentioned something, and I basically said that Lobo, blah blah blah, and then he said something about it, and then someone in the comments goes, "Yeah, I'm in Philippines. Mine's fucked too." You know, it's like it's unfortunate, really. It's really unfortunate, but that's probably one of the reasons why it does. I think that the fake leather is probably one of the only downfalls of it. Fortunately, with being in the UK, we may not have that issue.
I ain't got it.
But
Mine's fine.
no, but I mean,
Mine's
I don't know. I'm just saying over time. You know, in 10 years' time, I mean, my Sideshow T800 clean shootout that has it where things touch it. So where something touches it, it has it.
Well, yeah, because that's because it sticks, doesn't it? You don't want it to stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lobo looks insane.
Very special, yeah. Lobo's still
really
one of the best. CK, you're wrong. These guys are still slacking. This is later on. This is all early on.
Yeah.
Heil, surprise. Wednesday. Yeah, we're going to change to Wednesdays at the moment. Omar, Emperor Collector, good morning, gentlemen. J Shadow 83, yo, fellas. My Wi-Fi is awful at the moment. I don't think mine's much better half the time. Closing on 200. Do anything special for 200? I don't know. What's this one? 198 or 197?
It's 197.
Oh, fuck. I don't know. Got to call some favours in if we're going to do something about that.
I don't know, man. Like I said before, like we said last week, it's hard because, you know, when you do all the giveaway things, you get all this influx of cunt subs who just want to like fucking win something. It's very hard. It's very difficult, you know. So
yeah, and also
if we did something, might have to try and keep it low key.
Or
maybe just fucking pick who we want to win it, and like if anyone's got a problem, then go fuck themselves. Maybe that's the better way to do it instead of trying to, you know, maybe just being like, you know what, show 200. If we do give stuff away, we'll just pick people that actually comment on our videos and talk to us and are around and support, and send them shit, because that's how I would prefer to do it. To be honest with you, than have some fucking yokel just bowl in on week fucking, you know, 200 and be like, oh, thanks very much, lads, and fuck off.
See you later. See you later. Yeah. Otherwise, you get some fucking arsehole like Robbie Brewster winning, you know? Oh, sorry, Robbie.
Fix.
Yeah. Speedy in the house.
Love you,
lads, mate. Early this week. Yeah, trying something new, trying to change the day over. I did actually originally say we should do it on a Wednesday, and then oh fuck, there's loads of comments. Jesus. Let me just go through these really quick, right? Mr. Capo, Edwin Diaz in the house. Old Man Tito, sorry, missed last week. Don't do it again.
You're fired.
Do it again. Big Daddy Kane, John Blackmouth, what's up, gents? Cody Spencer, Punisher XS, Stephen Thomas, hope you keep him well. Hope you keep him well too, brother.
Very well, brother, thank you.
Adrian Montoya, Collectible Kingdom, having some bespoke cabinets made. Big like the XO, yeah. Chadman in the house. Haven't seen him on our chat for a while.
Yeah, a long time.
Has anyone seen the Prime 1 ads on YouTube lately? I haven't.
No.
Interesting. Bart in the house. Michael in the house. Small hand. Edwin Diaz. Dr. Nick in the house. There you go. Just go through these quickly. Alex, since Prime 1 is doing commercials on YouTube, where's XMG bastards? I haven't seen Prime 1's commercials, honestly. Maybe it's a USA thing. I don't know. Chris K in the house. Mark Carlin in the house. Started watching October Faction. Not bad. I'm actually, that's on my list of things to watch.
I've never
Marcus
heard
in
of
the
it. I don't know what it
House.
is.
I think it's on Prime or Netflix. Big Daddy Kane. Unboxed my Prime 1 Garrett last night. Very nice statue. It is a very nice one. Base is great on that.
Problem is, though,
Dan-
isn't it? Like,
Dan Bryan.
it's a bit similar from the last one, though, isn't it?
Depends on which one he's got, yeah. He's got the one where he's got the thing in front of him, isn't he? Macklin 555. Congratulations, Big Daddy. Zumpy Alex. Gabriel Coutures. There you go. Darex profile. I just saw my SS Lobo. You silly boy.
I should have never done that. Never do that.
Should have told your watcher either. Michael in the house. You go, Batman statue collector. Congratulations on your numbers, man. You're going up there.
What's he on now?
Arguing with his mum. He's coming. He must be coming up to 14.
Congrats, brother.
Last time I looked, yeah. Leedy in the house. You got this. Michael Jr. What's up, people? Amphibian. Curious, have you guys seen any of the Star Wars statues to review in the pipeline? We've only reviewed a few that Gary's brought over. So we brought Grand Moff Tarkin, Mythos Vader, Mythos Obi-Wan.
Still love that Mythos Vader, man.
Yeah. It's a shame it's
We've done a few Chewbaccas as well. Done a couple of Chewbaccas.
A couple of Stormtroopers as well.
Yeah, we've done a few of those.
J Shadow 83, been with RaddTitan since SS Red Hulk review. Keep it going. So keep doing it. You guys got me into collecting 1 quarter.
God bless, brother. Thank you.
The other Edwin Diaz in the house.
Fake.
Yeah. Again, in his picture here, in his other picture,
it can be only one.
In this picture here, he looks like Ferguson.
It does a little bit, yeah. Yeah, I can see that, yeah.
All right, so, yeah, hydrate. So I'm just going through these comments really quickly because there's quite a lot of them on there.
How many people watching?
We got 67 watching at the moment.
Sweet. So let's try and get 50 likes on there, man. Let's try and get some 50 likes going before this video ends.
Corbin Cooper, 73 O'Leary.
God bless you, man.
10 euros. Have a beer with me, lads. Perfect weather
God
for
bless,
it.
Man.
I'll open my beer now then. On that note. There you go.
Trying to stay off beer, you know. It's very hard. Cheers, brother. Love you.
I don't want to drink too much of this whiskey because it goes down too nicely, and I'm going to put it back in the box and just finish up one and drink beer. Okay, so
you didn't answer the question as usual. You punk ass bitch. I think if somebody come in here and they were going to take one of them, I think I'd let them take Doom. I don't want any logic to it. Like, oh yeah, you can sell Doom and buy 4 logos. No. I don't need any of that stupid shit. I'm just talking about. Somebody says to me, look, you know what? One of them's got to go. I think I'd let Doom go.
And you can never get it back and all that bloody blah.
I like Doom a lot. I think it's it's still the best Doom. Still the best Doom out there by a million miles. So I still love the Doom, but I really think that Lobo is special. I really do. Now it's got all the fucking proper metal chains around his hand, the metal chain around his neck. It's got, the fucking, it's got the switch out, Ghost Rider headlight in his cigar. You got the dog. I just think it's class.
I got a lot of I got add-ons for mine as well. I got a bust for mine. I got like a middle finger. I got some fucking Santa Claus thing. I got like a cigar for the dog. I got loads of little things to go with it, and I think it's a better piece. Because obviously the times have moved on. I do think Doom is a piece though you could still have more in a non-statue collecting room.
Oh,
so it's more than you could just have it.
100%.
There's more
artistic, yes.
Yeah. But I do, as characters go, Lobo. I've never really been a big Doom fan, to be honest with you. So
it's not really my choice. I prefer, as characters go, I actually prefer Doom over Lobo slightly, but yeah, still think Lobo's a better piece.
Yeah, that's
I'm
right.
trying
In
to
the
think
house.
of a better. I'm trying to think of a
Tin
better
Man.
premium format, to be honest.
Shadow 32.
Yo,
Sand Scorpion in the house. What do you guys think of XM Predator on Throne? The piece is going to be huge. The piece is going to be really big.
only saw
I've already
the
seen the
reveal.
teaser. Yeah.
Look good. Look good. I mean, I got a lot of questions. Got a lot of messages. I got like about 50 messages asking me like, what continuation is this from? Is it from films? Is it from comics? Is it from whatever? I was just like, dude, I don't fucking know. I don't know. It just looks cool. If you like it, buy it.
Yeah.
Like jump on the pre-order. You know, look cool. But I don't know where it's from.
Does the SS Cable compete with Lobo?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Well, there were people saying.
I mean,
the
Sideshow Cable premium format, the one that's just come out, is one of the best Sideshow pieces in recent memory. Like honestly, before that, it's probably Thanos on Throne for me. I really think that cable is very, very strong. I think it's very strong everywhere. I think it's a very, very well made piece. I think it's heavy, very well painted, Mine Canal, exceptional sculpt. You know, I think it's perfect for a Blyfield sort of, interpretation of the character. So I don't think you can lose, really. I mean, if you're asking me which one do I prefer, that's a hard one. But yeah. I mean, the cable's very nice, very nice. People are asking what now, posting what?
No, there was someone posted the other day that what's his name? SS Cable was underscaled.
No, he's not. He's as big, if not bigger, than the XM version.
Yeah. Cheers, Apocalypse. In Shabana. Mark Kalin.
In Shabana.
And what's it? Shabana?
No.
Sabana.
Sabana.
Okay. You guys have some influence on me. Alex has fought with CGCs. Yeah,
he's fought with a lot of people, man.
I get that.
That fucking statue Batman collector fucking guy. I watched the last video put up. I was pissing my fucking pants. I was like, oh my, yeah, poor bastard's got signed fucking CGC comics. He's done like £1,000 now. Fucking hell. Didn't take long. I was sitting there giggling into my fucking cornflakes, laughing my tits off.
That's actually what I'm trying to do at the moment, but I just need to work them out and get them level, because if you look up there, you see them?
Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, that's nice.
I'm just working them out, because the problem is...
Why have you got like gaps in between them? It looks to me like you can put a whole row up there.
Oh, yeah, I can get more, but I haven't got enough stands yet. So I was just I put them up there just to try them out. But the problem is all the comics, all the CGCs are different thicknesses. There's there's actually a lot of different thicknesses.
Of course, there is a variant, of course.
Yeah, but there's quite a few. All 5 of those are different.
I believe that, because it's about how thick the book is.
Of course. And there's also the old books, the old gradings, the new gradings. There's loads of different ones also. So like I'm at the moment, I'm trying to work out how to stack them the same kind of thing. So then, what's up, guys? Now G3 has been released. What do you think the must-have for this year is now? For me, it's Batman Who Laughs. I think Batman Who Laughs is amazing, but I wouldn't put it in my collection.
If you're collecting 1/3 Batman pieces, that's the piece to own. My opinion, anyway.
Yeah.
For me, it's not going to be, because I don't collect 1/3 scale, and I'm not a big DC fan. Only very few characters will I pick up. But that definitely, if I was collecting 1/3 scale Batman pieces, that'd be the top of my fucking list.
No, sure.
Top.
Sure.
I don't know. It's quite a challenge actually at the moment. I mean, it's quite trying to think. There's so many reveals, man. There's just so fucking many things that get shown and shared. So it's quite hard. I think for me, probably Hordak is probably the one I'm most excited to see from 2 years. Sideshow collaboration.
Hordak looks really nice.
Look at that. Did you get any information back from what the crack was?
I'll tell you offline. I mean, they didn't really say much. I mean, in all honesty, it's going to, well, I'll tell you off. Yeah. I don't know what's happening with the Facebook thing, but if you are listening on Facebook, you can listen. You ain't gonna see shit. And,
that's good. Get off there then, shut that shit down. Let's get off YouTube and stop wasting time.
No, I was just checking to see how it was working.
Not waste of fucking time. Just shut Facebook stuff down and just basically say, if they don't know already on the group that this is where we are, they're never gonna fucking know. No,
well, it's just I was just trying something new because I've got the app and I'm just trying to do it. But yeah.
Fuck it.
Alright, so you mute that one. Okay. I'm just trying to think what I've got this week. I mean, I've gone a bit mad on the old busts and stuff like that. I was doing some stuff on. And I just realised, Nitrous, how to. I just realised actually I've just turned off one of the sound sources, so it shouldn't echo anymore. So that's that one.
I always know you're doing something stupid or you're buying because you say to me, you pick every time I speak to you, it's like, have you picked anything up? And it's to make you feel better about your spending.
Probably. That's why I speak to that. That's why I speak to F State, and I tell him, you got to get that.
You're fucking him up. You need to stop talking to him because you're fucking. That guy just sends me pictures of crap. I'm just like, this is crap. What the fuck is this shit that you're sending me? And I know that you're behind this. I know that you're just like, yeah, it looks nice. I think, fuck my ass, Jesus Christ, what a load of shit.
Well, what I do to him is I say to him, it's not too bad. And then when he gets in, I'm like, actually, it's pretty bad, isn't it? Oh dear. Oh dearie me. No, I don't do that.
That's good.
Oh my.
I don't remember it being that bad. Oh dear.
Yeah. I don't remember him having like one leg and a fucking hook as a hand. Yeah. I still haven't moved my I still haven't done? Fuck me. I still haven't taken out my own studio's Punisher and put the head on.
So it's still headless.
It's still headless. Yeah, I'm still like looking at it. I was just like looking up now, going, what's changed in here? And I'm like, fuck yeah, I've still put his head on, and the crow's still sitting over there.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by this. I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah.
Your lack of conviction to see things through. I'm not surprised that the crow is exactly where you put it, and will be until I get over there. And the other, you got headless Frank Castle just in the corner.
I mean. I can't even turn this round, but the crow's still here. Yeah, I've all my fucking boxes everywhere. But fucking hell, fuck it. Yeah, I'll sort out Frank later.
Hang in there, Frank.
Yeah, hang in, Frankie. It's going to be all right, buddy.
Oh my god!
But yeah, I've got the images of the actual of the stuff and that. I mean, I'll just let the Facebook stuff run on. I mean, if people are listening, they listen if they want to, but I'll delete it afterwards anyway. Yeah, we should get a custom Marty shirt saying "Blame Alex." So I always get to fucking blame anyway. Get mint in the house.
You are at fault most of the time.
Mostly. Jen Min in the house. He's got he just hit 80,000.
Yeah, man. Flying by.
Mr. X in the house. Cal Soups 808. I think that's Brandon Reeves. Gio, don't give Alex a hard time for the Punisher. Yeah, Hedy's been busy with his cabinet doors. I haven't even started the fucking cabinet doors. Gary Partridge in the house as well. Luis Herida, Alex, any idea when X-Men Night with Summer will go out for pre-order? Yeah, I know exactly when. Mike Podgorski, Yo, who do you think is the best statue reviewer besides yourself and Flankster? Flankster's a fucking arse, man. It's fucking total cunt.
Flankster's the guy who fucking
Scammed everyone.
changed it. Yeah, he scammed everyone. He's the guy that
Sean
Sanders. He's the guy that basically sold loads of statues, then pretended he had a fire and used paper cuttings and headlines from an actual real fire that wasn't his, and tried to make out that that was the situation, so that people would be like, oh, "Don't worry about it, dude. It's only like a few $100 or some shit. Don't worry, you don't have to give the money back and all that."
He did loads of stuff. He did stuff where he contacted Sideshow. He contacted Sideshow to get the exclusive head with Thanos. He did it where he bought loads of these.
Pretended it wasn't in the box, wasn't it? This is the worst edit I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, he's gone over to the box and it's sealed, and then all of a sudden it's unsealed, and he's like, open it. Oh, there's nothing.
But he did the other thing as well, where he bought all the Xbox vouchers or PlayStation vouchers, and then what he done was he bought them off of eBay, scratched them off, claimed them, and then said they didn't work. So basically, he claimed them, cashed them in, said they didn't work, got his money back from eBay, and then he wrote a message back like he was a 12-year-old boy. It's a really weird one. Really weird one.
Do you know what's funny about that though? The saddest thing that I think that the biggest smudge on the statue community itself is that fucking idiot has as many numbers as he has to his name. Anybody that's subbed to that geezer needs to get up, needs to walk into the fucking kitchen, and needs to literally find the closest mirror you got and slap the fuck out of yourself for being so stupid that you're subbed to that fucking scummy cunt. That you actually support someone like that with a number. Like you'd actually back someone like that.
Yeah.
He's got lots as well, man. Like I don't know what his numbers are, but they're a lot.
Last time I saw it, about 25,000, I think.
25,000 subs to a guy that claimed a tragedy. That actually, I think somebody died in that fire.
Yeah.
He claimed that was his, that happened to him. That was his loss. And you fucking people are sub to this guy. There's got to be people in here watching that sub to that fucking bellend. Wow.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's fucking. You should be ashamed.
But apparently he's the guy who looks like a retired wrestler. He used to be in shape, now he's fat. And you can tell he's been taking loads of gear because his voice has got really high pitched for all the estrogen. Just know what I mean. I watch a load of Gems videos. I mean, they pop up every day on my feed, so it's hard to miss them. So I watch the Gems videos. Just watched some of them. Mr. X Star's popping up on my feed now.
Best reviewer.
That Century Stir Fry is really good. I do really enjoy it.
I love his stuff, man. I love it. He's probably mine, actually.
He makes me laugh.
He's mine. Century Stir Fry easily is my favourite. That guy fucking cracks me up. And I just feel like I feel very much at ease.
Yeah. I'm going to watch Chris's video about CGC, I'll tell you that.
He doesn't make my nuts like fucking hide in my body. Let's put it that way. Doesn't make me cringe and feel uncomfortable. I just feel like I'm watching fucking somebody like that I'd get on with, and it's just quite funny. Yeah, definitely. I like Century Stir Fry. He's fucking wicked. I've got to be honest though. I like what the Darth Castle lads do. I think that this is what sort of like annoys me a little bit, because you've got like a scumbag like that with 25,000 subs, and you've got them fucking guys who are the salt of the earth guys. Yeah. They try and put so much effort into what they're doing. They have videos all the time, group unboxings all the time. I watched Atim's Nightcrawler unboxing on their channel the other day, which was really nice to check that video out.
I was in bed, so I couldn't hear it, but I watched it. Yeah,
I watched it after the fact. I didn't watch it live.
Apparently, Jem said he'll take the award for the most handsome reviewer title.
Yeah, what? Fucking, fucking, who are you kidding? Jesus Christ! Fucking hell.
Simply, I watched a few of his videos, but never subbed. He seems like a douchebag. I think he spelled bad, but I can't confirm that.
It's not. Do you know what it is? It's not. I think what's sad about it is that he has the numbers because of all the things he has.
Yeah,
and that's what's sad, because it's people support him because they want to see. They want to see what he's got. And they want to see the stuff he's got. But you wouldn't do the same for somebody. You know what I mean? You wouldn't I don't know. You wouldn't watch
Mac as well. Mac
fucking.
Chris
Yeah,
Bell.
Mac is cool as well. You know, I've got a Cyclops video to watch. Actually, I've got it on my watch list to check out. I haven't checked it out yet, but he's actually been getting better and better and better. Mac has been doing.
Yeah.
You know, he just seems to be getting better every video I see.
Same as Barb's. She's on like 500, isn't she?
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. You got them guys on there, like, you know, Barb's, and you got like, you know, Darth Castle, like 825. That's disgraceful that they're on them kind of numbers. You know, that's shocking that they, you know, with how much they do, and you know, they're on the level kind of guys. I would expect a better support. Really, I just find it really hard because they watch. Yeah. People are watching this Flankster cunt, and it's like, you know, if he was a scummy person, like, you wouldn't watch him on TV. Do you know what I mean? If it was a show and he did all these horrible things to people, you would turn it off. But I ain't watching that cunt. You have a laugh. Yeah. That's what you'd be like. But people, and that's what's sad, because it's at that point that people are watching the channels more for like what the person has, rather than if the video is any good or whether the guy's knowledgeable. All of that he isn't. He's a fucking
and he was
idiot.
Also,
and his videos are awful as well.
Bragging about all of his recasts and stuff like that at one point.
Yeah, he's been very public about that as well before. And goes back and lies about it though.
Yeah, tried to delete it and stuff, yeah.
Really stupid, just
apparently Bob's has hit 1,000.
Good, congratulations, darling.
One of my favourite comments, actually. I think
you should have another. You should have at least another 10, and so should Darth Castle.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, fuck knows what's going on. It's
the best in the house. One of my favourite comments, I think it was Jem Min, and he said about Sean Sanders, where he goes, you know, he spends all this money on statues, and he opens his fucking statues with a butter knife. And it made me. Well, I'm pretty sure it was Jen.
I used to like Mike Lee's videos. I used to like his you know, when his numbers started flying up, I could actually see why. I thought the quality was good. I thought you know, how he showcased pieces really well. He talked really well. He was quite funny and he was quite personable. So I sort of was like, yeah. It's like you look at Jem and you're like, yeah, you know, Jem also has this like X Factor thing, which is like he can make it look like it's not at all nerdy or not at all geeky to like this, that, and the other. Yeah. And that's another thing that he brings to the equation when he's showing you something. It's like, you know, he's fucking inked up and he looks like a fucking spare one from fucking Everlast Crew. You know what I mean? And you're just like, yeah, you know. And then he shows old pictures and he's standing next to like fucking. It looks like he's standing in the street you'd get fucking shot in. You know what I mean?
Have you,
just like, oh, fuck this.
I think he had pictures of himself with long hair.
I don't know about long hair. I saw him with with shaved head.
No. He had long hair, and another one he had cornrows.
Cornrows? Really? You didn't, dude. Yeah, dude, you get fucking killed in the UK for wearing shit like that. You get murdered.
Yeah, we did. We love you, Robbie. We love you, Robbie. Robbie saying well about him. And dude, I remember you guys put Robbie, you've got last. Yeah. I roasted him to table with all his comments. Yep.
Yeah, he does. He puts them back up. He puts them back up again when the heat dies down. But at the start, when he's done shitty things, he don't want to answer it. You know what's worse about that? That fucking idiot come after us for something. What did he blame us for? He blamed us for an increase in prices of something.
He got
blamed for something like that.
He came after us, Jem Min, and the funny thing about it was he was come after us about being an affiliate. I said because Sideshow pay us a percentage, the statue prices are higher up. And at the time, Jem Min weren't even a fucking affiliate. And Jem was like, "Whoa, bro, what the fuck on me? You know, I ain't even a fucking affiliate."
Guilty by association.
That was Jem Min about the butter knife.
That was a good one.
Nenny D, yeah. Nenny D, but he ain't reviewed anything for a long time. Love Nenny D, yeah. Loved it. Bruce Campbell's.
He's definitely up there.
I used to love Bruce Campbell's chin because he used to collect
He was just stuff. Funny.
He collected all the stuff I wanted as well because it was all movie stuff.
Whispering Wind I liked as well back in the day. Yeah, he was. I think that's Kane Swiss. Is it?
Is it? I don't know. No.
With somebody else.
Whispering Wind, someone different. No.
Yeah, okay. Whisper and Wind videos I've watched, like, you know, for that's like OG. And then when you're talking about it, you got to bring up like people
Vic
like
and Lou.
Vic and Lou.
Yeah.
You know, I mean more Vic in terms of like I mean I found Lou just too monotone. I really couldn't follow a lot. I loved the guy, but as a reviewer, it was too low key. And I found Victor's review really insightful. I liked his videos. Victor's. He was intelligent. He knew what he was talking about. He could articulate it very well. He was eloquently spoken, and he was just a fucking OG. I liked him a lot. Like in terms of his videos, I liked him.
Yeah, no, Victor's great. And dude, speaking of Dark Castle, I'm going to be on today doing my first live unboxing. Ooh, what are you unboxing?
Oh, that's great, man. What are you doing?
He's doing the tiger, isn't he? He's doing that Irani, or whatever his name is, the white tiger.
I have to watch that. If it's going to be that tiger, I'm going to go watch it.
There you go. Mike, keep up the good work, guys. Truly the best. Chin, chin. Cheers. I might have to fill up my whiskey.
Have a drink on you, my brother.
Which channel has the best statue collection? It's hard because there's some guys who've got like fucking obscene collections. I watched a really good video the other day. Actually, someone had a video about lighting, and it's a really good video. I'll have to find it on my playlist.
I don't know. I watched Mr. X's. I was quite disappointed with how he displays stuff. It was just everywhere. I really was a bit like, I was quite like, fuck, man, all them like rare pieces and all this like money spent and there's stuff all over the floor. I was a bit like, fuck me, like wow. I was a bit like shit. And I don't know what it is, but I feel that when stuff is like bunched together like that, and it just all of a sudden just looks like it's valueless. It just doesn't look like it has any value. I don't know why that is. It's obviously it's not a problem that I'm having, but I definitely feel that if your things are not like lit up and behind glass, I feel like they look cheaper than what they should really be.
Well, I mean, there are some. Yeah, I mean, I guess so each to their own. I mean, they collect how they want to collect. It's their money. They do what the fuck they want with it. But I mean, there are some guys where there's like an Asian guy who. What's his name? Andy Fusco posts his videos on Instagram. And the guy's house is full of statues. Literally every counter in his kitchen is full of statues. And it's just like, I think that's too much. And I think it's like, but for him, if he enjoys it, it's up to him. But for me, I would hate to be like that.
It's just like it's a lot of dough you're dropping to like just put it on the floor.
Oh God, yeah, Joe from Statue Review with his little boy. What's his little guy called? Quan Chi or something? Do you remember the little Asian guy?
Yeah,
and, Joe?
I remember him. Yeah,
that was great. Yeah,
it was definitely Kwong. It was Kwong. I ain't seen him in ages as well.
Cartel.
Sad.
RaddTitan and Cartel were the two first. Robbie Bruce, your videos are very professionally done. Cisco as well.
The problem that you have, Robbie, and I've told you this before, is you're Welsh.
Never seen Russell M. Yeah,
that's the problem.
Darth Chris DK. He had one of the most calming voices any reviewer. His voice was so calming.
Does he still do any videos? He doesn't do anything anymore.
No, he done some. I think he was doing something about.
He was very good. I liked him.
I think he was building. I think he was building a Millennium Falcon, and he did a few videos for that. I think.
Yeah, he was very good. I liked his videos. He had. I'm trying to think of like now. This is the question, which is the best setup. I mean, there's a guy on Facebook. He's like RW. Is that who it is? RW. And his stuff is fucking glassed up, lovely, really beautiful stuff. Some of them are lovely. But as a statue review, it's kind of hard to go stuff like that.
Carpenter in the house. Martin Spice, Cartel the First. God damn it.
Yeah, he does have a very nice display. Solace.
Damn it, I just clicked on the wrong button. If you click on the wrong thing, it fucking shoots to the bottom of the screen.
Well, you better find out where you were, you dizzy cunt.
Somewhere around here, wouldn't it? Yeah, Cisco for the convention stuff. She does a great job. Secret Sanctuary does some good job as well. But what's that? while Bart double teams you on the first who popped. What?
Bart double teamed on your first who popped it.
I don't know what that is.
So yeah, I think that's in regard to like me and us and Mike.
Okay.
Lee.
The girl who did the Venom review is my favourite. Oh yeah, and Brian tagged it as fucking Carnage.
I used to like Amber Racy as well.
Oh, I loved Amber Racy. Yeah, it's very cool. I wanted to go on the chat.
Racy's one of the OGs. She's lovely.
Yeah.
She's
her
lovely,
collection
lovely
is
girl.
fucking obscene. Gem does, depending on the month. Lee D in the house. Let's get them drinking games going on.
Let's go. I'll do it for $2.
Khaled
I'll do it for
Carpenter.
$2. Fuck, just two.
That's
for the 5.
Soups 808. I've been on YouTube since 2012 and I've got fuck all subscribers. Damn, son.
What channel you got? What channel you got? Go back.
KO Soups 808.
Right, tell me your YouTube.
That'll be his YouTube.
That's his YouTube. Right, I'm gonna find it.
I think he's got a video of the statue with him, actually, the life size Terminator Endo, and I think that's got quite a lot of views. I don't know what that is.
I think Jem had a really good display.
Science.
I loved it when his stuff was on.
Adam in the house.
Imri Solis, you fucking idiot. That's who he's talking about.
Oh, Ibi Solis. Oh, he actually. Imi ripped.
Obviously, Jem's having a bit of a fucking.
In my moment, Imi had an amazing collection. It was absolutely phenomenal. One of the best collections ever. I spoke to him about, oh man, you should do a room tour, blah, 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 blah. And he goes, this is my room at the moment. And it was a fucking building site. He literally didn't like something about it, ripped it all down and started again. But he's been continuing. Adam in the house. Oh, there you go, Quan Tran. That's what I said. I'm sure we guessed that.
No, you called him Quan Chi. It was the guy from Mortal Kombat you made that was sitting next to him.
Oh, close enough. Close enough. Long-time viewer, first-time live.
Welcome, my brother. Welcome.
Welcome. Disco.
Welcome.
Disco has the best convention. Cisco, you mean? Oh, yeah, that's Cisco. Travis Billington in the house.
She's fantastic.
That's what you're talking about, Daniel RW.
Yeah, that's him. That's him. Well done. That's it. That's the guy. I see pictures of his stuff, and I just think it's really super clean.
Yeah. He was really sad when Lou and Victor, they're both. I mean, Victor retired, moved away to Nevada, and died within a year. The same happened with Victor, Lou.
The story that happened to Victor, I've got to be honest with you. I will never forget that man because of his story. Never. I use his story to when I'm talking about other things. Like when what happened to him made me seriously change my own life, because that guy worked his fucking ass off, lived in an apartment in New York, and saved everything he had so that he could retire and buy a property. And he retired and he bought a property in Las Vegas, and and within a year, I don't even think it was that long, he was gone, taken far too early.
Well, it was sad because
you just think, and his wife was there. She was there, lovely. She was there, bless her, all on her own. They hadn't met anybody. They had no friends or nothing that they'd met because they hadn't been there long enough. It was just what happened to him. It made me think to myself, don't wait too long to start living your fucking life, because at any moment it could be snatched from you. People will be snatched from you in a blink of an eye, and it was fucking heartbreaking. Yeah. And it actually is a death of somebody that I spoke to him plenty of times and messaged him plenty of times, but I never broke bread with him and never shared the same airspace in terms of in person. But I think I think his passing has been probably I've been the most affected by that than any other person that's ever died that I've not known. Like people die, a celebrity die, or a football player dies in a horrible crash or something, and you're like, fuck, he's one really. It just made me. Honestly, I changed so much privately about my own life based on what happened to him. Because I watched Marnie talk about what happened and tell the story, and I was just like, "Fuck me!" I need to address some things in my own life. I had a baby because I didn't have any children. When he passed, I don't think I didn't, and I was like, I want to have a family, and I fucking need to ease up on working my ass off. I need to start, having more time. I need to start spending more time. I need to just fucking start, doing more things that I'm enjoying, and I'm genuinely considering even now just fucking off and going living somewhere else and just, easing up even more than I am at the moment. But it was just a horrible thing. And then obviously Lou passed very soon afterwards. So I don't know how long.
It was a year after, and I think Lou.
That was fucking horrible. No?
He either just turned 40 or he was about to turn 40. So,
the thing is with Lou, right? He was the fucking nicest guy. Yeah. Like, genuinely the nicest guy. No matter what fucking bellend was hanging off him, no matter what, fucking stupid hanger-on person being annoying, he never ever, no matter what happened, he never showed a horrible side to him, ever. Always an understanding, calm and considerate person that just was like, oh, I'll have a chat with this person, or I won't allow that to happen again, or, I'm sorry, or, he just was a fucking good person. Really.
Time for another sip, Gio.
Like, oh, okay. It'll get me crying over these people. God bless. Vic and Lou, man, taken far too soon.
One of my stories actually about Lou was in 2000 and must have been 16 or 17. I can't remember. The year before I actually went to New York Comic Con, I was looking into going, and when I was looking into it, it was really expensive that year. For some reason, it was really, really expensive. And I looked into it, and I think on one of the chats, I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'm going to go. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this and this and this. And then the following chat, a couple of chats afterwards, I was like, I can't go. It's too expensive. It's so expensive. And he called me up, and he said to me, look, I just want you to know that if you want, you can stay at my place. You crash at my place during the convention. We'll travel down together. We'll do this. Just be an airbed, but there's a few of us, and we'll do it. Wilson, all these other guys will go down, and then you're welcome. And it was just like, wow, man!
Good man.
I hardly knew him. I knew him from Facebook. I knew him from chats and stuff like that, but I didn't know him. And it was just like, wow, this guy's offering me to go stay at his place.
That's an amazing thing, because he, you think about it when if you're kind of a deep person, and I actually am quite an intensely deep person, you think he's taking the risk. He don't know you, don't know fucking, nothing about you, but he's taking the risk with himself, with his family, with his home, right? So that you don't miss out. Because the way you were talking is, I can't go because I can't afford it. So he would take that risk because he would rather that you had that experience rather than not. It says a lot about a person, that. A lot. God bless him.
Apparently Mike's going to submit his videos to you guys and try and turn you to the dark side of collecting 1/6. Good luck. It depends if it's 1/6. It depends if it's 1/6 Bowen or 1/6 Hot Toys. That's what it depends on.
If you're talking figures, get the fuck out of it. It's never happened.
Survival Comics, I have 200 subs going strong. 1,000 is my target for the year. Well, check you out, bro. Check you out.
Yeah, man.
Any tips for growing your platform?
Talk to Jim Min.
Ask Jim.
Don't cut. Listen. Our numbers over 7 years are appalling. Yeah, let's just put it that way. We should have another 0 on the end of our fucking numbers.
Whiplash Collector is good for the cons.
Don't ask us these questions. Don't ask us. We're not the guys to ask. Actually, I do have a piece of advice. I do have he's good. I have a piece of advice for you. Lie, because the truth will only stunt your growth. So lie. Everything's good.
Amazing.
There's no problem. Any deals you get with commissioners or free statues you get, just be like, everything's great. Don't fucking turn around and be like, yeah, it's not good enough. Yeah, it's crap. Because if you do that, you won't get any more free statues, and everyone's gonna fucking jump all over you anyway. So you win nothing.
Yeah. I'm not sure who that is. So Nipsey
Hussle's death makes me think about that too. You're going so hard, I've got to remember to enjoy it for now, because it's going to be gone. Yeah, well, I mean, it's... Yeah.
Oh, he's a rapper.
Of course he is. Fucking cornrow fucking hairstyle had to be, didn't he?
I found smaller YouTube channels have great collections and awesome tips. That's it. Kev Dio. Kev Dio was the video I watched the other day about lighting, and it's a really good video about lighting. Definitely check it out. Yeah, Kev Dio on lighting. I haven't seen any of his other videos, and I can't remember. Someone posted it in RaddTitan, and I watched it. And I was like, yeah, that's a really well put together video. Really enjoyed that. Definitely check him out. I watched a couple of videos. I watched a couple of videos of his wife chatting about her man. Oh, yeah. It was sad because, I mean, he actually had a few... he had a handful of videos which were unedited, and she was going to edit them and post them. And I think in the end it was a bit too much for her, and she didn't. But she put out a video after he passed, and it was really sad. Really, really sad.
But he's a fucking real guy as well. He was real. I had many a conversation with him, and I had arguments with him.
Who are Victor and Lou? Victor and Lou were collectors, but they both passed about 3 years ago or so.
So they were the guys. They were the guys that brought immortalized in stone was their chat. There was one of the first collectors sort of chat, if not the first, maybe. I can't really specify to that. But when me and Alex got into this game, we're considered sort of OG sort of guys now, but we actually spoke to like Vic and Lou and said, like, we're going to do a UK chat, and we don't want to step on your toes, but we're going to do one. We actually borderline asked for permission to do it.
Well, what happened was I actually I did a few of the Immortalized in Stone. I was actually on there a couple of times, and the problem with it was I was probably on about 3 or 4 of them, I'd say. Problem was it was about 1 to 2 a.m. It started for us, and when I could do it if I wasn't working the following day, but most of the time I was at that time. And a few times I did it, really enjoyed it. And I said, look, hey Lou, George and I really want to do one of these chats. George can't get up at this time. George won't do it. And I want to put one together. Do you want to come on it? And he came on a couple of them. We did a few of them. And really, really enjoyed it. But yeah, good guy. We argue. I mean, we all argued about stupid little things, but it wasn't
never argued with Lou because he fucking never argued with me.
No, we both argued with Victor a couple of times, but yeah.
Yeah, but Victor's a real guy. He would call you a cunt. He'd have it straight with you.
Well, no, that was the thing as well.
Lou just never ever like engaged in anything. He was always very. That's what I'm saying. He's the nice guy. You don't want to get into an argument with anyone.
The thing about with Victor was like it was always that you would argue on like a post or something, and it would start to get a bit out of hand, and then one of us would call the other one and go, "Yeah, bro, what's up?" And then we'd be like, we'd talk it out, and it'd be fine, and that was it. But
he was always right, though.
The way.
I've argued with Victor about a few things, but Victor was always right. I was always wrong. It's a fact. It's a fact. I think I argued. The worst argument I had with Victor, I think,
about
was
Superman.
when he said that. It was about. I think it was about Batman. He said, like,
Superman
about Walmart or something.
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
He was right. He was completely right, and I had it, and I took offence to that, and I was a bit like, I was like, dude, you're being a bit elitist and all this shit with him, and he was just like, nah, we had this fucking to and fro all this shit, but he was right, I was wrong. He was right, I was a cock. And you got to have it right.
I've not heard of Kraken Hunters. I've not heard of Cool Section.
I've heard of the Kraken Hunters.
JW Statues is really good. He normally does the reviews of his daughter. Really, really nice channel.
Yeah, I'm sub to the Kraken Hunters, I think, and I'm sub to the JW Statues.
I don't know AG. I don't know.
I don't think I do anyway.
Odd Couple. They're really good. Jason Bond.
Version 1 or version 2?
Yeah, Jason Bond. The old version. The guys are fucking belling. Michael Myers, my brothers.
Don't kill me.
Bowen Designs got me started. Yeah,
As did us.
We're getting it late.
Did us.
It's all in the personality, Graham. My name
Yeah,
is
well,
even Mr. X.
if it was, well, actually, we might have less.
Lee, in your house.
Lee.
Well, I have to go back to work, so chug.
God bless you,
Cheers,
Lee.
Lee.
Thanks, man. Thank you, brother. Helping keeping the channel alive, man.
Got 106 in the chat at the moment, so make sure you hit a like, hit a subscribe if you're not subscribed. You guys should have 100k subs. I think it's the accents. Can you guys talk with American accents? See if that works. Our first three.
We started that way. Alex started that way.
Our first three reviews is me putting on a really, really bad American accent. And the funny thing is I think it was a guy who used to have his name as Peter Parker. His name was like Emmanuel or something. And a couple of other guys, they actually thought that was my real voice. Got shot Nipsey, too sad. Alex took me in this house as a total stranger. I hope you didn't regret it, but respect for you guys. Yeah. I think you broke my bed, you fuck.
Would do. He's a Sasquatch, big motherfucker.
Yeah.
He'll break your bed.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, man, Kev, that made me want to mood lighting now. Yeah, again, just saying it one more time. The video online is really quite educational.
Well put
as well.
Together.
So yeah, very it's educational. Goes on about all of the different lighting, where to put it. The first video I saw of Alex and Jill was him sat around the table looking at a shit Guyver model.
I remember that.
Where the frequency blades were on wrong. Now that was probably
like
video 100 or something, maybe. Yeah.
No, I'm 50 maybe. That's early OG. That's early time.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give that already. Tragedies like lunatics passing bring the best or the worst out of the community. Worst being, I remember people contacting their loved ones and trying to buy the collection. Yeah, someone contacted Lou's mum, asking them if they could buy his statues, like a week, not even a week after he died. Really sad. And
I hope whoever did that, karma reaches them, bro.
Yeah,
because that's fucking shitty. That.
Be careful, Jem, since you're no longer a true collector. You need to be careful from those peaks.
Yeah, Jem, man. Jem's sort of he's a guy that just fucks things off and starts.
Can't be a real collector if you have a big channel.
No, you can't.
See, RaddTitan to be a real collector, you poser. You guys need to be more thicker skinned in regards to YouTube trolls. Who us or me or who?
Who us?
Jem Min. Is he the guy from Everlast, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Give them any attention, let them win. Yeah, well, there's actually a thing about that. I think it was Joe Rogan and Kevin Hart, and they're talking about social media, and they're talking about how you get. I don't know. Obviously, their comments are going to be fucking obscene, but they talk about 1% or less was going to be trolls, and you give that attention to the trolls, and you'll give them what they want, and then that puts you in a bad mood and does that. I think when we started getting trolled, it did bother us quite a lot. It did bother us a lot when it started.
I just screenshot people's profiles, their pictures, and if I bump into them, I'm just going to shatter their fucking face. So I don't really. It's fine with me. I'm done with on the online chat. It's just literally going to be I got a picture, and I got loads of pictures of people, so I know I'm looking around cons eyeing people like
I know. I was doing something with your phone, and I copied your pictures across for you to put on another memory card. And there's a folder called Dickheads with about 170 pictures.
Yeah, they are. It is true.
It's got screenshots and pictures.
Screenshots of people's faces, so that if I fucking bump into you, then I'm just going to crack you and see what you got to say. So I just prefer to do that. Especially people, anyone that sort of anyone that chats shit on a personal level with me, it's fine. I'll block you, and you may think that's the end of it. That's not the end of it. If I'm at a con and you walk past, I'm gonna pick up fucking Magneto and crack you over the fucking cranium with it. It's that simple. So, and I'll be like, yeah, sorry Ben, sorry Sang, take me off to Singapore jail. I'll do a bit of time. It's fine.
Yeah, you get quite a lot of time in Singapore for doing something like that.
Nah.
Yeah, really. They still kill people out there. They still kill people out there quite a lot.
Yeah, well, that's for drugs, though, isn't it? That's for drug stuff.
Oh yeah. Johnny Wolf. I don't know who that is. That's the most collectibles I've seen so far. I think he's German. Never heard of him. LMOGO. Give him the Glasgow kiss. And then spark him in the jaw. Yeah, Glasgow kiss and a headbutt. George is actually Scottish, so yeah. Bald Midget TV. That's amazing. That's the best name ever. That's my new favourite name. What do you think of the Lycan from Dream Figures? Dream actually do some really good stuff. I mean, their Mummy was amazing. I think they're doing like a Dracula as well. And their Lycan looks great, and the whole series looks good. It's quite expensive.
Have I seen these? I don't know if I know what he's talking about. What does it look like? So many. When you say Lycan, you make me think it's like Underworld sort of stuff. You're just talking about werewolf.
No, these are more like the Universal Monster ones. So yeah, like
so like Wolfman.
Yeah. It's quite like a Wolfman.
I think I've seen the Wolfman.
Yeah, it was really nice. Geo World reaction online dickheads.
It's just. I expect the same from me. I expect you to think the same. If I was to come after you personally or attack you like in a personal way, I expect the same.
Glasgow smile. It's a Chelsea smile, isn't it?
Chelsea smile, yeah.
Yeah. What's is Geo drinking Mountain Dew or Mellow Yellow?
No, man. I got rum rocking out in here.
Okay.
It does look a bit yellow, though, doesn't it?
Is that cereal or oatmeal? What's that now? I don't know.
I like both.
I like oatmeal. So, all right, let's go to the pictures then.
Oatmeal's porridge, right?
Yeah.
Good.
I still don't know what's happening on Facebook. I think it's just sound, but oh well.
I really don't care.
I don't, actually.
I lost interest when you said to me before that you were doing it. I was a bit like, okay. Personally, I feel that you take viewers away from YouTube if you do it that way. So I don't feel it's the best bit of business. But then again, you didn't listen, as usual.
I never listen. I like to try these things out.
That's why I should be working with Gem Mint. I would have 100,000 subs if I was working with Gem Mint.
Maybe you should. Maybe you should fuck off.
He would listen. He would listen. I'd be like, Jim, no, don't put it on fucking Facebook. He'd be like, yeah, you're right. You're totally right.
You're right. Yeah. Fuck you.
Alex is like, yeah, shut up.
All right. So you see the picture?
Yeah, man.
All right. Let me just go get my phone because I need to monitor the comments. All right. So cool. Yeah, talk about the Snyder Cut. Okay.
What am I talking about the Snyder Cut for? I know very little about this.
You just have your picture.
I just thought it was a cool picture.
I'm going to get my phone.
I don't know why he's put that on here. I actually sent that in because I thought it was a cool picture. But apparently this is going to be releasing, to be showing this. I think it's like next month, something stupid like that, really soon. I mean, they've only been talking about it for about fucking 2 years, so better late than never. I actually think this is going to be one of them things that's going to come out and everyone's going to be like, yeah, it weren't even that good. I just think the hype surrounding it is just massive. So I'm hopeful that it actually will be decent. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing Darkseid. I'm just worried that it's going to be one of them moments you're just like, oh my God, really? All of that fucking chat released the Snyder Cut for fucking a year. And that's what we got. But,
Yeah. No, I mean, people are going crazy about the old Snyder Cut anyway, and I don't know. I don't know if it's going to sort anything out. I mean, it's probably got like loads of other characters, loads of other things going on. So it's going to have like Green Lantern. It's going to have Wonder Woman's daughter. It's going to have Deathstroke fighting. It's going to have like loads and loads of stuff going on. But again, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be any better. I don't think it'll be any worse.
I'm just worried that it's going to like I was saying, I think it might be, the hype and how long we've been waiting for is going to be another Sideshow of Magneto.
Yeah.
People can get and go, that one, really? I hope it's not, though. I actually don't mind Justice League. I don't mind it. I don't think it's awful.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's just okay.
I
really
said
like Batman versus Superman though, so maybe who am I to speak? I actually really like that film. I think that's a wicked film.
Jem Min says, "I'll make you a star, Geo."
That's what I deserve. It's only what I deserve.
Yeah.
Instead, Alex puts me as fucking Danny DeVito on all the pictures of fucking twins, and I'm always the fucking.
That was
fuck you. You started this fucking trend, you punk.
No, that was someone you bought something off of, so clearly he didn't like doing business with you. That was Cap Rogers. What's his name? Sean or something? No.
Cap Rogers, I bought something off him. So
yeah, you did. You bought a head off him.
I bought a head off him, did I?
Yeah.
I bought a head off him.
You gave him money to give you head. I think the Thanos head or something, didn't you?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. King Thanos on the front.
I'm just going through these. The problem I have with DC movies is when it goes into a fight scene, the CG just goes like a video game. That really bothers me. But I just think as well they tried to rush into what the MCU took 10 years to do. DC were like, oh fuck, we need to get into that, and they kind of just rushed it too quickly. Just really doing forward planning.
That's always going to happen when you're stealing the concept from someone else, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because when you're stealing the concept, when somebody creates a concept and a design and what's happening, it starts from the bottom up. So therefore, all the groundwork's been done. If you're copying a design, you don't do that. So that's exactly what's happened. They've copied something that they think will work for them, and obviously they haven't put the effort into it and the groundwork into it, so it's going to fall on its ass.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
We'll see. We will see.
Hopefully it's nice.
I like Batman versus Superman.
I like it.
I liked Man of Steel.
Love Man of Steel.
There were parts of Wonder Woman I liked, but I didn't like it overall. I thought it was very overrated.
She does my nut in, and I don't find her attractive at all. She does nothing for me. Absolutely nothing.
I find her attractive.
She doesn't do nothing for me at all.
Well, that's you. I find her very attractive.
Yeah. She's in a film with what's his name, the little Zach Galifianakis, and I fancy Zach Galifianakis' wife in the film. I think you're going
to say you fancied him more.
It's debatable. Maybe I might give him a go more, but I think it's Elsa Fisher. I can't remember what he's keeping up with the Joneses or something stupid like that, or something like keeping up something like that.
Yeah, Batman versus Superman uncut version was better. I think the uncut version was where they talk about the guy in the chair, don't they? Where they discuss that more.
I don't know if I've seen it.
Yeah, it's do you know at the beginning where I think there's a guy with a steel girders on his legs?
Oh, strong at the bottom.
And he basically lifts the girder off his leg, and the guy's disabled. Basically, what happens is he goes into some court or something like that with a bomb under his wheelchair. But they go into that in a bit more detail. And then there's also a thing as well where there's like a media lady who's being bought out and all this other stuff. But yeah, it's a good film. I got this in today, so this is Amazing Spider-Man number 8. Won this in a raffle. So
first appearance of the living brain. Congrats!
Yeah, I sold it straight away. So basically, 5.5 was my number as well. But no, it's not really. Out of all of the,
why is 5.5 your number?
Because I've got the Silver Surfer first appearances 5.5. So I quite like it because it's above average, So you got a 5, which is like midway, and it's just above. So
Okay.
There's my fucking plate, which is actually here. There's my plate. Look at that. Check out my fucking plate. Yeah. Oh shit! Nearly broke it. Fuck me. That would not have been fun.
How much was that plate?
I paid £14 for it.
Oh, you stupid cunt!
No, but they originally sold for a lot more. But yeah, so
Alex, it's a fucking plate that no one's going to understand. That's in your house. Your dad is just going to walk around calling you fucking gay. Be a stupid Spider-Man plate.
Cost me lots of things, but you know. But the thing is, I'm going to put my sandwiches on there at lunchtime. Yeah, it's awesome. John, what's it when Paul Coogan comes over? He's going to bring over some Fox's biscuits, and I'm going to put them on there. I'm going to be well happy.
Coogan is the only person that would appreciate that.
He told me not to buy it.
The only... Oh my God! See, look, you can't even convince him.
Paul Coogan told me don't waste your money on that.
See, that just tells you. Just tells you everything you need to know.
Classic Wolverine bust to put next to my first appearance.
Another big waste of money. It's fucking awful.
Then I've got this Spider-Man bust, which looks like it's got more dust on it than anything in my house, which is not saying much. It's well loaded. Look how fucking dusty that top is. Damn, I've been looking at it on my phone. I ain't noticed that before. That guy better fucking wipe that shit over before he sends it to me.
Yeah, he needs to put that in the sink. Damp water, that needs to go straight into the sink.
I need to get a fucking jet wash out, fucking sink. Fuck me, to fucking get out the old wire brush. Wire brush to get that shit off. Send your plate to CGC. Also got the Ultra non-chrome version.
Waste of time.
Rhino.
Nah, quite interested with this one.
Yeah. And my plate again. All right. So this then is the eye test.
I just want to state you're listening to him.
Yeah, but you know
you're listening to him.
But you know it says, look, when I go back to the Rhino, look at who my fucking bubble is. Look. You see it? That's fucking F-State. I'm saying, dude, I just bought that fucking shit bus you bought the other week. Check it out, man. And he's going, yeah, it's a good one, isn't it? Oh, fuck.
God, right. Fucking lockdowns ruined you.
This is the photography test for the My Eyes HMO. So this is just to show you the eyes. And what Mafuzal does is he does like he uses really high strength lights and flashes to see what it looks like when that's done. So that's the flash. Looks great. And then that's like
look great,
look at that.
Mason is really good at the eyes. I mean, look at that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, very cool. This is then the Legendary Beast Studios Captain America. So the prototype went to Mandy Lee and China. So she's taking some pictures of that. F-State's come in now. Look, I like that Rhino bust. Wow. And the face looks a bit fucked on it, but I hope it's good. So this is... Yeah.
That looks amazing.
This is prototype.
That is amazing.
Loads of switch out.
Not sure about that. I'm not sure about the armor, but it might be the angle. But from there, it looks a little short, that arm. But I think it's the angle.
No, it's the angle. There's the boots.
So one thing that a lot of people don't like about XM's one, and they've done it for this version.
What's that? The boots.
They don't like that. They don't like them boots. A lot of like proper Captain America fans do not like the boots. Yeah. I mean, I actually really love the boots, but a lot of people don't. And they've actually copied the design on this one.
Yeah. Oh well. This then is the 8th year anniversary of Prime 1. And basically, they are going to reveal another Optimus Prime, I think. Revenge of the Fallen. Yeah.
God, my God.
This is the Armika from Street Fighter. So this is Pop Culture Shock. So I don't really know enough about the character to comment on it.
Are we getting them on the chat at some point or what?
Yeah, we're going to get them on the chat, but we are kind of discussing stuff behind the scenes about what they can and can't talk about because there's some stuff going through legal. So they're going to say, I told them to come back with a list of stuff that George is not allowed to mention.
You better have we need that. if you don't tell me what not to ask, I'm fucking going to ask you.
Exactly. That's because there's some stuff that they want to talk about, but they can't because there's a case going on.
Exactly.
With Cherry. Yeah. So this is then the Queen Studios Ironman. This looks fucking amazing.
Unbelievable paint on this. Yeah. Unbelievable.
Then you got the Mark 6 Sideshow and then the Mark 7 XM there. Look great together.
They do look great. I really like the flying post personally for the XM, but that's just me.
Yeah.
And Mark 6 fucking love that piece.
This is the
Every
clean
time I
version. There is
come to
a
your house.
battle damage version. I moved him
I
actually.
don't know what. I think it looks fucking amazing, this
I
paint.
moved him to where Back in Black and Spiderweb was.
I'd have to see. Probably shit now if you've had anything to do with it.
This is then, I don't know why this is here because this should be at the end, but this is then a custom switch out for the Logan.
I think this is Alvaro Stuardo or Stuardo Alvaro. I think is the name.
I don't know because it's Octavio.
I don't know, but I've seen it in two different formats.
I don't know if it's the pictures. I don't know the pictures, but the head looks fucking massive. It looks like the XM head's been stuck on there. I think it comes back. We come back to that at the end anyway because I've labelled that one wrong. Then this is the Queen Studios again. There you go. All the detail there looks absolutely amazing. That does.
It really does look exceptional. It really looks nice. Crazy.
Armika's a wrestler who is a thick build, not usually represented in games. Her thighs are on point, but she's usually a lot more busty.
I've seen her. I know she is.
There you go.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
This then is the Queen Studios 1/3 Christian Bale, which is actually quite funny because the Prime One have already done a 1/3 version of this. So it's quite funny that they're doing a 1/3 as well. Face looks great.
This is crazy.
Yeah, this is the scene where I think he runs down the building in Hong Kong, I think.
I've no idea.
Yeah, so very cool. Faces look amazing.
Crazy.
Look at that. Jesus Christ.
He's got like a slight speech impediment. This is like Christian Bale.
Is it?
And yeah, he does, yeah. So he has a slight speech impediment. And it's funny, but people with like speech impediments of some kind, they have like the way their mouth sits.
Yeah.
It has a look to it. And it's going to sound really strange what I'm saying, but it does. Like people that like struggle with their R's or their S's or something like that, they have a certain look to their mouth. I think the way it's structured. And they've captured this absolutely perfectly because you can see it, how his mouth is. I know
he does like a weird. He does a thing with his mouth when he speaks. I know that, but I don't.
He has a speech. I think it's with his S's.
Yeah,
I think it's his S's that he struggles with, and the way he combats that is he talks like differently, like almost like it's learned, like it's how to correct it, like he's done something or taken some sort of classes or maybe even worked with someone to correct it. So obviously in acting, he doesn't want it to be so obvious, but it's clear that he does.
I know he's got the
perfect.
I know he's got like the mole on his eye, which you can see there on his right side next to his eye on his nose. You can see that there actually, and he's got that.
Crazy.
These are then the Queen Studios Spider-Man busts, which I absolutely hate. I really dislike these. When Queen Studios announced they were going to make a Spider-Man bust, I was super excited. As soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, that just saved me a couple of grand. Just saved me fucking money, that did, I'll tell you that.
It just goes to show, I mean, they've pretty much been untouchable since they've been doing busts, really.
Looks almost like an animation version or something. It looks weird, like a Unlimited, I think.
Just looks horrible. It's just a horrible piece. It's a horrible piece.
Happy JCG says the Bale's top front teeth are extremely small. I'm sure that has something to do with it.
Maybe. But there's definitely a structural thing inside his mouth that affects how he speaks. And it has a look. And they definitely have captured it. So, fair play.
Yeah, I'm a big Spider-Man fan, and I just don't like it. I like the spider on the back there, the way they've done that. I don't like the web at all. I just don't like the build of the way the Spider-Man is. I really not a fan.
It does nothing. It does nothing.
This is the Red Sonja by Prime One. I saw this in Japan, and this is
with the snake thing. It's pretty cool. Like a dio thing, isn't it?
Should have actually done that. made it a bit bigger. This, I mean, I think this is probably the most consistent character out of any character. That all of the statues look good. I think.
It definitely is. There's a few that are mostly good, but this definitely is one of them.
Well, I think though, what it is with the Sideshow ones, they did 3, and I think when the first one came out, where she was holding the giant head, the frost giant or whatever he is, it looked great for the time. Then when the next one came out, that one looked better, so the other one looked worse. And then when the other one came out, it was a bit like they got better each time.
All right, but let me. Sorry,
right?
Yeah.
So I think they got better each time. And then this one, when I heard Prime One were making a Red Sonja, I was like, really? But Sideshow have done such a great job. And then when I saw this, I was like, fuck me, this is special. It's really nice. Really nice. Yeah. 30 inches as well for a 1/3 piece. Ain't that bad.
It's not horrendous. Dynamic as well. It's nice.
Very, very dynamic. So you get the sword facing the serpent, you get the axe, and you get the sword up as well.
I really like the sword down. But
yeah.
I dig it.
There's a really good angle where you're looking down. There you go, that one. I like that angle there.
Wicked, isn't it?
Really nice.
I also like that as a choice for like a picture because I think when you're showing off a statue, you should do this. I think you should show it how it would look if it was up high, how it would look if it was displayed down low and at eye level. A lot of people don't do that. When statue companies doing it, they take pictures of close-up parts, but roughly from the same angle, which is a shame because certain pieces displayed up high and low is a completely different experience. It's a completely different look. So, something can look great up high, and then you put it down low, and you're like, yeah, that looks fucking horrible there. So,
and dude says Poison Ivy is another extremely consistent character. I don't know if I've seen a bad Poison Ivy statue. I don't like the new one.
No, not a big fan. I haven't seen it in person. Oh no, I've seen it in person. I didn't like it. No, I have seen it. Sorry, Alex, I've got to go let the dog in quick.
All right, man.
Because the baby's just started crying, so I'll be back in.
This man's going fucking Hordak there as well.
Good timing.
I'll fucking hold that then. All right. So as I say, when I was in Japan, I got to see this. I actually thought it was a lot bigger than it says there, where it's 30 inches. But then again, it was next to Bane, who is fucking massive, and it was next to the Predator, who again with the body hanging next to him. So they're both huge pieces. Probably made it look like it was a smaller piece. But overall, I think if you're a Red Sonja fan, this piece is beautiful. Really, really nice. I was also next to the metal Batman with the Joker serpent as well. So I was next to that. Let's go through the comments. So Nitrous said very nice. Old Man Tito, all Red Sonjas look great. Punisher XS, I love the snake base. Statue collecting, another Red Sonja piece. Jeez. Michael is saying weird build for that Spider-Man bust. It almost looks like an ultimate, like the ultimate Spider-Man, where it's like really skinny with a big head. And I just have a really problem with it. When they announced they were doing it, I have a couple of Spider-Man busts on order. I have 3 actually. And when they announced they were doing a licensed one, I was like, oh fuck, I messed up. And then when I saw it, I was just like, I don't like it in the slightest, which is a shame because I love every other thing that Queen Studios have done. Send my plate to CGC. Just trying to think what else is going on here. Apparently Mark Caglin said he made Geo the Rock. We've got another couple of those posted of the thumbnails, and I think Geo gets pissed off every week because each time it's like a different one of him being looking like the character that's not the cool one. And he's got Danny DeVito as twins, and he's there's a few others. I think he's got the 300 one, the guy with one eye, and something else as well. But I'm
here.
I was holding on for Hordak.
Oh yeah,
that's the most stunning head and body sculpt I've seen on a female. Yeah, beautiful. It's really nice.
Who said that?
That was by Americas. There you go, George. There you go, George. I waited for you.
I'm eating a nut bar now.
Eating a fucking nut bar.
Wow. Also, this is the tweet-ahead Hordak. I've recently picked up this Skeletor, so I'm going to have to be adding this. I was quite interested because this actually goes up for pre-order tomorrow, and it's been touted at $475, which is very, very reasonable. It looks quite detailed. This is the exclusive, so you get like 2 heads. And the exclusive is the sort of mechanical, sort of how we remember sort of Hordak. Hordak is mechanical looking, isn't he?
Yeah.
In the cartoon? I'm pretty sure he is.
He's like armoured, isn't he? He's armoured with the bone armour.
So they've got the bone head and they've got the mechanical one. So, yeah, I think it looks fucking cool. So, probably have to pick this up. Yeah. Looks good with the other Skeletor's beastly, isn't it? I like that base as well. Yeah, it's cool, comes man.
Up in a minute, yeah. There's the so you got the exclusive head, which is like the more classic head, and then you got their take on the head as well. David Igo's working on this as well from the creative side. The base there, he's moved across to
like
David Igo's. He left Sideshow and he's moved across to do some consulting for Tweeter Heads. But he said he's going to stay clear of the Tweeter Heads DC line because he says Tweeter Heads are already doing a winning formula with their DC line and he doesn't want to affect it. So he's going to focus on the Master Universe and a couple of other lines.
Cool. That's very good of him, isn't it?
Well, he's quit Sideshow a few things. Corbin Cooper, we'll ask him about that if you remind me nearer the time.
What's the question?
He wants to know about if PCS are going to do any more 2000 AD pieces. For me, he's Russell Crowe and The Rock. Can't complain about me unless you showed him the Street Fighter one. No, I haven't shown him the Street Fighter one yet. I'll be ordering Hordak for sure. That's Cody Spencer. I have an alarm set for when he goes on PO. Hordak will be my first PO in 2 years from White and Spice. Collectible Kingdom, I have one more payment on the Prime 1 Ken Eagle Battle for the Planets. Should come in July via Sideshow. Anyone heard if it's all good on time? That piece is massive, by the way, Bobby. Piece is really big. I don't know if it's been delayed though. Any knowledge of the character? No knowledge of the character, but looks really good. Hordak, I think it is. Hope I don't miss the fan art Spider-Man where he's hunched over. I don't know what that is.
We've got pictures of that.
Got a picture of that one. Mine Spice, congratulations, good choice. I want to see people's opinions on it. Statue. Oh yeah, I've got a picture coming up on that one. Sorry, Dave Richardson. You might be waiting a few years for that tweet head one. Massive delays. Yeah, it's probably. I didn't know Igo left Sideshow. Igo put up a post probably about 6 weeks ago to say he left Sideshow, maybe a bit longer, and he went off to do other things, and now he's consulting for Tweet Heads. There you go. Base there is really cool. Got a logo on the base.
Yeah, I'm digging this, man. I'm going to get there and pick this up.
I think it's really nice, especially you just got that Skeletor. You'd be stupid to get this.
Well, I'll concentrate on the villains.
Yeah.
So
the back as well.
Hordak's cape. It's a removable cape in it, so you can choose. That's why I sent these pictures to you, so you can choose which way I kind of like it with the cape.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I like it with the cape. Yeah, I would go without the cape because obviously that's the back anyway, so you're not losing any detail.
Just add some meat to it, I think. Yeah, it's just a bit of mass to the figure, you know.
Old man Tito says, "Does anyone watch the Sideshow videos?" I watched the Sideshow video in a long time.
What video? Like an unboxing or something?
No, when they do their videos, like when they're doing loads of live stuff. Pops up all the time. They're doing live stuff.
No, I don't watch any of the live stuff anymore. I think they lost a lot of that when Susan not there, because it's just a lot of loyalty there. People were like sort of like they had an affection for her, didn't they? So they lost a bit of that.
Cody Spencer said, Tweet has did a live Facebook video about Hordak and the guy said he was going to talk about the next Master of the Universe character, and they were doing it when the feed stopped. Next one's Tila.
Yeah, it's Tila.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not really.
Well.
I'm not interested in. I'm not interested in that, to be honest with you. I'm thinking more along the lines of things like Trapjaw and Beastman and shit like that. Maybe a cool Merman.
Yeah.
Shit. If they could, I mean, they're characters that if they're done right, you can make them look amazing.
Oh, they'll look great.
And they've done a cracking job with the Skeletor, and they've really done a good job with this Hordak as well. So win-win. It's 2 for 2 so far.
There were issues with the Prime 1 updates of the shipping. Apparently, they were taking shipping from people when it's saying it's gone up. I think they retracted that. Someone said. I might be wrong. Martin Spice says he'd love to see a tweet head Stratos.
Yeah, it's a cool one. He's a hero again, though, isn't he, Stratos? Cool, though.
I don't know, actually. Is he the spinning around?
No, he flies.
Oh,
he flies like grey. He's grey and he's got like the red.
I'll tell you who'd be fucking good as that bee.
Who?
The bee.
Oh, I forgot what his name is. Might be like Bumblebee or something stupid like that. Yeah, he's a cool one. He's another hero, though, again.
Probably like Bumbleman. Sorry, fucking vulgar. Happy JCG, I love the video, the unboxings with Kadeem. They're good. Yeah, he's funny, he is. I noticed they had a video of, I think Susan did an unboxing. She left, they took it down, and then they put one up with Kadeem doing it instead. Buzz Off, apparently his name is.
Yeah, Buzz Off, that could be right. That could be right.
Janice Winnaby, BK. Okay.
Hey.
BK. This then is a teaser for an XM piece. It's Red Hood. People didn't work out. It's Red Hood. It's supposed to be a teaser, but yeah, I think some people said it was Commissioner Gordon, but it's well fucking size of his forearms for Commissioner Gordon. Yeah, it's Red Hood. And I don't know what the references for the little lizard. I'll look into that, but I'm sure there's something about that. It's like a little gecko on the pipe. This is the Thanos. This is just to show off the teeth. Paint on this isn't final. It was just because XM wanted feedback on the teeth, because there's debates which are going on at the moment about there are some companies who make the characters' teeth too white, and it's a bit like XM are like looking into whether they want to make it a bit more grimy and a bit more like not so like as a TV star. So they are looking into that.
Got to be careful with Thanos, though, in particular, because you should use your reference art. You shouldn't ask people fucking stupid questions. Use your reference art.
Yeah.
Look at it. Because he has sparkling fucking teeth. So make them sparkling. And don't be ridiculous asking fucking people who are going to give you an opinion and they don't know what they're talking about. Some people will be like, yeah, the reference art is he's got glistening white teeth.
Yeah.
And other people will be like, oh, no, you want to put a dirt in there and realism and all this sort of shit.
Yeah.
So if you want it to look like the reference, the sort of the comic sort of statue, then they need to be white.
Yeah.
This is a problem. We're all trying to be too smart. Like, oh, it doesn't want to look like he's had his teeth whitened. What you want to fucking concentrate on? Don't worry about stupid shit like that. Concentrate on doing the fucking lines correctly, making sure all the teeth are identifiable and the right shape. If you can do that, no one's going to give a shit about what fucking colour they are. Just don't make them bleed into one, and don't fucking make the lines all wonky and strange so that it doesn't look like real teeth.
Yeah.
It ain't fucking hard. Do you know what I mean? This is the problem. People are concentrating on things I just don't understand, that require a lot of fucking brain power and all of this. Well, we don't want him to look like he lives in Essex and he goes and has his teeth whitened every fucking week. It's like, listen, just make the fucking lines correct. Make sure your factory gets that fucking right. Don't worry about any of the other shit. Yeah?
Yeah.
That's your priority. Make sure the teeth look like they're straight and they're fucking like proper teeth. Don't make it look like all retarded teeth. You know what I mean? And that would be a start. The only problem with this is, as well, is the this thing on his lip. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's called something, isn't it? It's a
hair lip.
No, it's when people have that kind of, I can't remember what it's called. Some Greek gods thing, isn't it? Like where, I don't know, I can't remember what it's called, but it's called something. But anyway, yeah, it's like But it looks a bit funny. It looks like it's not been painted properly. But again, this was only to show.
It looks very pronounced. So hopefully the sculpt will mask that a little more than it looks there, because it looks very pronounced.
Mm.
He wants to have white teeth. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. That's the angle that is. So you go back to that one. What that person's done, they've got it in their hand, and they've turned their hand behind. Yeah, they've tipped their hand behind it. So now all of a sudden it looks like they're holding it this way, straight down, and the head is like gigantic.
That looks like a female hand. That looks like Alexa. If that's Alexa's hand, she's tiny.
She's tiny. Yeah, she's little.
She's like 4'8".
Yeah. And she's also doing that. So she's hiding 3/4 of her hand behind the bloody thing.
Rob Swolo says, is Tweetheads doing a new He-Man? No, because I think they were involved in the old He-Man. Marty Sturges, are you guys thinking of Stratos, sorry. Yeah,
Stratos.
Sorry, that's what I think I said Stratos before. Stratos, sorry.
Stratos.
Have you guys never seen a Buff Gordon in the Arkham games? Yeah, it's not him anyways. Brad Crocker. Has Tweetheads released what statues are we doing? Nope. Apparently they're doing Battle, Armor, He-Man, and Skeletor. Richard saying teeth are never white. Statue collecting. I've been waiting on replacements from Tweetheads for 2 years. Shit. Khaled Carpenter. Will XM be doing a rogue?
That's important to know, because Tweetheads go live with theirs tomorrow, and I don't know whether to wait on Sideshow or to go to Tweetheads. I'll talk to Alex after this chat and see what information he's got for me. But if that's the situation and Tweetheads are fucking no good replacements, then fuck them. I'm not going with them. But then again, if maybe that person bought it from Sideshow and that's why the delay is. So
I don't know. Will XM do a rogue? Because I missed out the Sideshow one. There is a rogue in being worked on. David Spice. David Igo did a fan art bust of Trapjaw, Beastman, and Merman. So hopefully that's a hint. David Igo has always been a big fan of Master of the Universe for a long time. The busts you're talking about were what he did for Monster Palooza about maybe 2017 or 18. So yeah, maybe he's just a big fan of them. Mr. Silverpan 68. There's nothing wrong with getting customer feedback. Gio needs to chill.
But listen, I've been part of that group. I've been part of that group that you're talking about, where their customer feedback happens, and 80% don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and it's useless. It's useless information. I actually left that group because it's a waste of time. Because you've got like 30 people saying a stupid thing, and you're just like, nah, you got it's time. You know, the mass start talking, and you're just like, you know, what are you judging this on? What are you judging this on that you're talking about? You know, sometimes it can just get away from the subject matter, and also, you know, a lot of the people that are talking ain't buying a fucking thing. So you know, why are you listening?
That's always a problem with any feedback. That was a big thing about. First for Figures. That was a huge thing about them.
Well, if I'm not buying it, I don't comment, because I find that if I start throwing my weight into the situation, it's unfair, because you want people that are putting their money down to have their say on it. That's what you want, not people that are just like want to be heard. There's too many people that want to be heard.
Yeah.
And they don't really care what they're saying as long as they get something said, and that's half the problem. They've got nothing to say, and they're saying it too loudly.
Graham M says he looks like he's got a cleft palate.
That's what I said. Yeah,
like your boy, you're like your mate Mark.
My mate Mark. Who's that?
Do you remember?
Oh God, Jesus.
The one, yeah. And then Vibe N2L says there's a plectrum between your nose and your lip. B. Alex Thompson says for Hordak you can only get the exclusive via Tweetheads directly.
I don't know if that's
David Igo is a douchebag. Apparently, Sideshow needs someone else. Well, he's gone. He's left Sideshow. David Richardson, check. I've never had an issue with Dave Igo. I've always had good conversations with him, and he's always been quite fun to talk to. Actually, the problem with Dave Igo for some people is probably the fact that he, out of anyone who is at his kind of level within Sideshow, he's always been very vocal and very outspoken to people who talk shit about him. So in the forums and things, he'll probably call you a fucking arsehole if you're an arsehole. And he won't
Nothing
hold
wrong with
back
that.
on that. So that's maybe, I don't know why you're saying he's douchebag, but I've never had an issue with him. He's always been a pretty cool guy. Tweetheads wasn't the best when I got the Joker, Harley, Bud and Lou. Tweetheads wasn't the best when I got the Joker, but not bad, just not very communicative. Okay, the pieces are great. First and Fingers listen too much. Yeah, they do. They used to listen way too much. GV in the house. He's grinding too hard. His teeth look nice. Old Man Tito. I'm not into Hordak, but that statue looks awesome. Good riddance to David Igo. Wow, statue collecting. Really don't like Dave Igo. Tweetheads are doing most of the exclusive through their site, including Pennywise. David Richardson said. Next is this one.
So he's saying that Sideshow do the exclusives?
No.
Oh.
He's saying Tweetheads are doing most of their exclusives through their site, like Pennywise, etc.
Yeah.
Sideshow never completes any lines and jumps from place to place and puts more effort into Call of the Dead than other licenses people wanted made instead. Well, Call of the Dead, they don't have to pay licensing fees, so
yeah, it's all profit.
All profit. And if they can get their IP off the ground, which they're really putting a lot of money into, they're trying to do a TV show, comics. They're trying to do games, comics, graphic novels, everything. So if they can get that off the ground, then it's all money, isn't it?
Massive, huge.
This is a custom Wolverine.
This is Alpha 3 Studios. This is it. They do a yellow and a brown suit. Then you get like 40. I think you get on show here is 4 heads. But they're adding
4 heads.
You get 4 heads, and they're adding another one for free. Which is there's the Old Man Logan one. There's the one where he's like stern looking, and there's one where he's showing his teeth with mask.
Yeah, that's teeth, mask, sort of like stern. I don't know that head.
Old man one. I actually quite like that one, but I don't like the other one. There's another head.
It reminds me of that guy that was meant to play Cable. Fuck me, what's his name? The guy who's the Marine guy, who's like the commander or something.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I know you are. There's another unmasked head which I don't really like.
Alpha 3 is on Facebook, yeah.
And also they're doing the classic. So they're throwing in a classic one as well, like with the little
cat
ears.
Yeah,
the cat ear one. So it was teeth one. And there's a non-teeth one.
Statue Collecting says that Mark Carlin's going. See you later, buddy. Dinner's ready. Going to watch later. Stuart Murray, you're late. You're late, my friend. Statue Collecting owns Manifestros. Manifestros looks amazing.
Yeah, Jester one, isn't it?
Just I'm thinking the Old Man Logan look. I don't like the Old Man Logan look either. I don't like that head. I don't think that head goes with the body at all. I like the other. I like that. Oh yeah, there's a mask one there.
I'm not sure on that one. I like the Old Man Bond.
I don't like that. I like that one, and I like
that one.
That one's all right. I prefer the teeth. I prefer that one if I had it, but I don't like that. Does he not have his cowl behind him with that one?
No idea. These are things I found.
I think you could see it behind his head.
They're not like the sort of people that sort of I would imagine to miss a mark like that, but you never know.
You can see it there as well, actually. I got to say, I like that head. I don't like that. I don't like that one. But I like that one a lot.
I like the two mask one. The Old Man one's okay. It's a nice ad.
I like the two mask ones, but I don't. Yeah, Stephen Lang, that's the one. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Going next to XM Cyclops there. Then you got Brown Suit one as well.
Yeah. Don't know what heads come with this. Probably the same.
Yeah, it looks like the same ones. And that's still my favourite head. That one. By far. Then you got Aaron Ray Perez fucking with me, big time. Fucking with me at my job as well. but he's posted this, so I've had about 50 people ask me if XM are making a RoboCop, and I am a huge RoboCop fan. I liked the Sideshow one. I liked the PCS one, but I never loved them. And then I saw Aaron Ray Perez doing it. I love Aaron Ray Perez's work. And when I saw that he's doing it, I'm pumped for this. Super excited for this. I really, really cannot wait to see what this comes out like. I've mixed up the photos. There is a photo of the statue, which we'll come on to later, where you actually see like Ed 209 on the base.
It's
From
like
the switch
crushing,
outs,
isn't it?
yeah, from the switch outs as well. Though he needs, if he's got Ed 209 underneath him, he's going to need that fucking cannon, that big
Yeah, that big
cannon
cannon.
thing.
Yeah, that's wicked. That is. Yeah,
But
it's a good shout.
I am really, really excited about this. And I want to see how he does it, because it's traditional sculpt. I'm a big fan of traditional sculpt. A lot of heart goes into Aaron's work, and again, it's RoboCop.
Portrait
so-
looks killer and all.
Yeah. Most people really, really fuck up the
It's
likeness,
hard.
and they never ever get it right. I don't know whether it's
Aaron
an
will get it
official
right.
thing, whether Peter Weller doesn't want his portrait done. I don't know whether it's that, but I'm hoping Aaron does a really, really good job. If it's anything to go by with his Deadpool, then yeah, I cannot wait. This then is a custom Cosmic Ghost Rider. So I don't really know much about the character, in all honesty.
Do you know who that is?
Much. Cosmic Ghost Rider is Punisher.
Yeah, it's Frank Castle.
Yeah.
So fucking crazy.
Portraits look spot on. Kudos to whoever paints this. It'll be his wife.
Yeah, she's
His wife
really
does the
talented.
painting. Lydia normally does the painting. Deadpool is one of my favourite pieces. The one I got behind. Yeah, unfortunately, the one I have, the sword doesn't fit. So I was actually going to get a custom handmade with a gun, but I couldn't take off my other gun to send it as well. So I'm going to have to work it out, because my plan was to swap over the gun and the sword, to put the sword in his left and the gun in his right. But I haven't. I haven't worked that out yet. There's his other head there, and then there's the unmasked head. Old Punisher. This then is one of the Disney gargoyles, isn't it? Is it Goliath?
Yeah, man. It's Goliath, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know anything about where this has come from. I just spotted it. And I thought it was a little bit of a blast from the past. Pretty cool.
I never watched it.
I just remember it being on in the background somewhere, and me thinking that's fucking cool.
It used to be on in the morning before Gummy Bears.
Yeah. Maybe.
There's the pictures there. So there's the custom logo head.
Yeah.
It's all Silvestri. That looks really nice, Silvestri, to me. But Silvestri's not that buff. He's more lean when he does the artwork. This then is the Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII custom. That's
Massive.
with what's her name? Like Titanium Nico or something. She's a painter in Thailand, and huge sword he has. Really, really nice. Really cool piece. Very cool piece. That's not the final boss. Yeah, the sword is obscene. Paint. She's done a great job on the paint. It's really nice.
It's crazy.
Yeah, really nice. They've done a really good line. I don't know who the custom guys were, but they did like a whole line of this so far. They've done like Cloud, Tifa, and they've done Ariel. Yeah, very cool. There. There's a little dog next to her. And then this is Caleb. This is Spider-Man versus the symbiote. That's Venom. One of my
very cool concept. That
I think Caleb is a phenomenal sculptor. One of the issues with Caleb as a sculptor is the fact that he is such a good sculptor that a lot of his stuff can't be made in statue form. You have to kind of tone it down quite a lot. You can't, for this to be made into a statue, and to be shipped out, it's going to be in so many parts. There's going to be so many seams, or it's just going to be broken. And I think that's one of the problems with his pieces, the fact that going back to the Bat King, the wings on that got broken. Going back to Carnage, that had to be toned down quite a lot. Going back to Slain, that had to be toned down. And I think that he does such amazing sculpting, such great work.
It's a shame, really.
It's a shame because toned down.
People feel like it's a bait and switch situation. The uneducated, opinion will be you promised this and you delivered this, which is the sort of simplistically correct way to have the argument, but it wouldn't be due to the person that showed the concept or that designed it in the first place. It would be down to people going, yeah, we can't make that, or yeah, we've tried and this isn't working, and this keeps breaking and shipping, and this isn't like constantly falling off, and this part just keeps getting dislodged. It's like there's a million things that start popping up, and then it's like we can't give this because there's so many people that are sharks out there. When things arrive, they'd be like, yeah, that's not that, this piece is like fallen off. Even if it's a simple stick it back in, then it's fine. They'd be like going off online in every group going, they've told me just to put it back, no discount, no no this, no that, no the other. So
that last level guy was literally like, hey guys, I know you're paying X thousands of dollars for this item, but it's going to arrive. If it arrives broken, there's nothing you're going to get no money back. Are you okay with that? That's what happened with that.
Well, the answer would be no.
This looks like kind of like a Delotto Spider-Man with the eyes and things.
Definitely similar style, isn't it?
I love this. I actually think that this would complement.
If it could be delivered, it'd be a masterpiece, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
but it's what it can be.
I think it would complement his. It complements his sculpt for his Carnage as well. They're kind of very similar styles.
Oh, don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. That fucking awful Carnage. For Christ's sake.
His sculpt of it. His sculpt is there's a few differences. The issue is again, there's the same thing where there's so many parts, so many details that to get that to get a factory to replicate that, it's so hard. Even if you look at Spider-Man here, look at all the wisps coming off of Venom, all the teeth coming off of Venom, the tongue coming off of Venom, then you've got the teeth at the bottom, and then you've got the Spider-Man, all the fucking things holding him down, and then on the neck, look how delicate that is. You got one next to his head, more teeth, another one to his next to his arm there, on the left of the screen. There's just so many things on there which are. I think Caleb just needs to be working with the right people that can say yes, this can be done or this can't be done. But what happens is people probably just let him go, loose, and then later they deal with these problems. And I think it's a hard thing as well, because obviously Caleb,
you don't want to dull that talent.
No, he's an artist and he's an amazing artist. But the thing as well is that he does amazing work. But the problem is then when it goes off to another side, and then they have to make it feasible that the factory can replicate, and then the factory can paint it that way and produce it at an affordable cost. It's not going to be damaged in shipping. The problem then is he's going to see it as though you've just fucked up my whole sculpt and you've just toned it down and you've done this. And as an artist, I can see why you would get upset about that, but you need to be realistic at the same time and kind of go, well, there's not. I personally believe that no factory can replicate that. I don't think they can. I don't think they can. There's
a sharp now. There's another side to the coin, which is, you don't want to dull him. You don't want to do that. You don't want him thinking like that. You don't want an artist of his talent thinking, well, they won't be able to do this, they won't be able to do that all the time. You don't want to do that to him. You want him to be free and to try and do things. What he needs to do is work with a company or with a commissioner or with whoever, who basically will sit with him and they'll try and make it happen as best they can together. The problem is that, like you say, he'll do a design, it'll go off, and it'll be like, we can't make that, we can't do that, we can't do this, we need to change this, we need to change that, and that's always going to be difficult. So But he's an unbelievable talent. So I would it's like, I don't want to take it back to football or anything like that, but it's just, it's like Roy Keane situation. With all his passion and all his sort of tendencies and tenaciousness in the game, sometimes you're going to get red carded. Sometimes it's going to go off. Sometimes it's not going to work. But other times, he's going to win you the fucking games. He's going to win you the leagues. He's going to win you the championship. So the point is that he just needs the right collaboration, and hopefully that his visions can be. He might be a victim of his time. Maybe he's just a little bit too far ahead.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I think as well, like you have some painters who have been around for a long time. So you have someone like Mike Mignara, I think his name is Mignara.
Mad Mike Mignara.
No, that's the other Mike. That's the guy who did the Wolverine you're talking about. No, Mike Mignara, who does like the PCS paints, and he does a lot of paint ups. And I remember having a conversation with him about it, and he basically says that what he does is he doesn't paint things to the best of his ability. He paints it to the way that the factory can replicate it, and the best result he can get for the factory when he does his prototypes.
Yes. But that's thinking ahead, isn't it? That's collaborating in the right way.
Yeah.
You're not basically blowing people away with your skill and showing a prototype that no one's ever going to get. You're basically saying, I'm going to show you something that you can possibly get hold of.
Yeah.
You'll receive it in, if not very close condition to this I'm showing you, which is good because it's very difficult.
If that statue could be delivered like that, I would love to have that in my collection. If that would come out like this, and it would be exactly like that, painted, or whatever, and it would look like that, I would be over the moon to have that in my collection.
Sure.
My confidence that could be replicated, unfortunately, I don't think it could. I think
you would know, and so would others. But that's the thing. It's a hard one, man.
Yeah.
Looks crazy though.
Especially the way that the Spider-Man and Ironman were the two of the characters which are the hardest to paint with their details. Spider-Man webbing on his suit is very, very hard to paint.
Nightmare.
You've got Spider-Man webbing on his suit, and then you have symbiote over the top of his webbing on his suit. It's just like, what? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's going to be so... I don't know.
Well, let's hope it happens.
And again, if you've ordered this and it comes out like that, I'll be so surprised. And congratulations if it does. And then, and there's the other.
Yeah, that's what you will get.
They'll go. Yeah, we'll take this off. We'll take that off. Yeah, do you see the bit on the side? We'll take that off, and we'll change your pose. Here you go. That's your thing now.
Jonathan Medin sent me this. Told me he had this. I had a little search and found some pictures and stuff of it.
It's nice. It's really nice. I like it.
I don't like it all.
Small. Is this the same as the other guys?
I have no idea. I don't even know who it is. I don't know anything about it. I just found some pictures. I thought it was different.
I like it. It's very small. It's very displayable.
The thing is with this that puts me off it ever so slightly is it's going to be one of those pieces where, again, it's like I'm saying, it's going to be very hard to display from a multitude of angles. It will have to be up high, and if it's not, it's just not going to work. You put that low, it's going to do nothing. It's going to do nothing for you.
It could be small as well. I mean, like, there's not a picture of the whole thing. So, I mean, but I assume the bases are many more bricks than that. And that, if he's crouched like that's going to be 14, 15 inches.
No idea.
Can't be that big. But I like it. I like the way you can see the nose detail. I like the way, I like it. I would happily own that. I wouldn't pay $1,000 for it, but I'd be happy. And then there's the symbiote one, which I don't like that.
It's hard, like I say, in that sort of contorted, sort of very tight pose, you lose a lot of the actual detail into that black. It just goes missing.
Well, there's also the colour's been fucked with on this photo a little bit. So with the
Yeah,
saturation
definitely
being fucked with, the detail you can't see any of it, and yeah, it's tough. I would prefer, if I was to get this, I'd definitely go for the Spider-Man, not the symbiote.
I think the pose suits the symbiote a little bit more, but I don't like either of them. Not overly, anyway.
Do you know what would be nice if this looks very similar to the pose where he's on top of Eddie Brock's grave in Back in Black?
Yeah.
Reminds me of that
it's a little bit. It is a little bit like that. I mean, he's a little bit more sort of like into his arse, but yeah. Nice.
No, actually, I don't have an issue with that at all. I don't have an issue with that.
Cool.
This is in hand then, pictures of the Stanley on Stanley on Chrome. I think that with this piece,
Stan McKelvey.
No, it is Stan Lee, but it's like the Asian Lee. Not
Stan Lee.
I think with the
fucking
chair,
awful.
if the chair looked like the kind of color scheme of the Crow, do you know, where it was that kind of leather of the Crow, I think that would add to it a lot. It looks like he's got two black eyes, and it looks like his face has been shut in an elevator like door, where his face has been squashed.
It's an awful looking piece. It really is. I'm really happy that we're going to be reviewing this soon. I can't wait to review this.
I'm really happy too.
I can't wait to like. I hope I have to eat humble pie, because for me it looks. Do you know who it looks like? It looks like the geezer who maybe who managed the Chicago Bulls in The Last Dance.
I don't know who that is.
Looks a bit like him a little bit. It looks fuck all like Stan Lee to me. It just don't look like him.
What's going on with his fucking hairline? What the fuck is going on, man? God damn! I just played chipping on this. Oh.
Maybe they'll do you a favour and fry it to see. It's just fucking terrible.
At least my tax bill was like 20 quid. That's a start.
I can't wait to see this.
It needs a base, though, doesn't it?
Huh?
It needs a base.
Oh yeah.
Also needs a wall in front of it, but no, it needs a base. Oh man!
It needs a base. It needs a new person sitting in the chair that actually looks like Stan Lee.
Yeah.
That chair needs a bit of work and all before they put that out. I mean, it's just really like, oh god.
It looks like he's had a stroke, and it looks like he's like lost about fucking 50 pounds. Jeez, man.
It's a very bad. It's just a. It's funny because there's a few good Stanleys.
But no, I'm gonna have to say, but the likeness is poor.
Yeah. The likeness is poor, but the paints are
terrible.
Shameful.
I'm gonna have to send this off to fucking Ian to resculpt and repaint.
Yeah. See if he's got a different head that actually looks like Stanley laying around.
That's what I'm going to say. Yeah, Ian, can you do something with it, please? I'm hoping it's a photos. I really am. I'm hoping it's photos. I mean, this gets delivered on. Where's my calendar gone?
It's D-Day.
It gets delivered next Monday.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Someone says here, at least you could say it's the best 1/4 scale Stan Lee. No, you can't, because there's another one that looks much better. It needs a portrait. Yeah, it needs a portrait without the wonky syrup. Oh God. Phil Jackson. Who's Phil Jackson?
Yeah, that's the manager of the Chicago Bulls. It looks a bit like this.
Statue Collecting says my Mr. Sinister on Throne isn't even close to the SSOL prototype. It won't be. That's the thing. Is, I mean,
no.
What you have
and
to
he doesn't
remember,
hold back either. He doesn't hold back. That guy. He fucking shows you his skill, his talent. Yeah. And if the factories can't match it, well, that's their problem then, because he will paint it to the. He really does. I mean, I've seen some paint ups from him that are fucking mind blowing, absolutely mind blowing.
I'm hoping. I don't know if this is Spider-Man or Stan Lee, but it could be either. Is Diggity Donkey says gives me a Gollum from Lord of the Rings vibe with the pose though.
Definitely, he's talking about Spider-Man.
He's talking about Spider-Man, but the Stan Lee does look a bit like fucking Gollum too.
It definitely looks a bit like Gollum. Gollum got the ring, and this is what happened.
Yeah.
He's a bit too happy with himself. Got himself a bad wig.
That's the problem as well. So you're saying about Mr. Sinister not looking like the SSOO prototype. The thing is about this is like, which we've spoken about many, many times before, is, you know, when you have these painters who are high level, so SSOL, you have Matt, who's very good as well, Matt Morsik. You have like all these
Morsik.
who do the master paint. The problem is, you know, the guy who does the commission, he gets that paint. He gets that best piece. He gets that amazing piece.
That's sitting on his shelf.
The factory's never going to fucking replicate that, ever.
No.
And that's the problem with it. It's the same with Sideshow, when they show pieces painted by Katsupine and all these amazing painters that they pay. The factory's never going to replicate that because it would be I mean, George has said this before. It would be a fucking insult if the piece you got from the factory looked like the piece they painted.
Yeah, it would be a massive insult because the hours that they've put into it and the fact that it's one person who's like got one piece and they're spending God knows how long doing it, working on every detail, every inch of it. And that's just not what goes on in a factory. That's not what happens. You've got like loads of people coming over going, let me just spray that. I'll just give that a go. Oh, yeah, I'm the yellow guy. Here you go.
Well, it's conveyor belt.
It's not the same.
It's a conveyor belt. Yeah.
Exactly. And they are, they are talented at painting. They're not like compared to like layman people, and they're not stupid and they're not terrible, but they're not that level. And anybody suggesting that they are, this is why posts that come up that are like, looks just like the prototype. You don't know who you're insulting. You've just absolutely, like Katsupine will be hanging from the fucking banisters if that was true. Because she'd be my life's over.
What you have to remember is like someone like Katsupine spent 3 weeks, a month painting one statue.
Yeah.
These fucking guys in a factory, they have minutes.
25 minutes.
They have minutes to do each part. You know, they paint 100 chairs. They paint, you know, they do it in a fucking conveyor belt, literally. They just get the spray gun out. All right, let's do some highlights. You know, they do it so fucking fast, and that is talent as well. To be able to,
it is. It is.
You know, I'm looking at my Lobo. My Lobo was painted in a fucking factory. It looks fucking amazing. Amazing. My Guyver 1 looks fucking amazing. Factory conveyor belt. Bang. You know, but that prototype of that Guyver 1 would have looked fucking much better, you know.
Oh, yeah, easily. But and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just you've got to understand that that's the situation. I think that license can't. Shut up, you weirdo, fucking French bulldog idiot. Yeah, I mean, what you've got to remember as well is that companies, for example, companies like Sideshow, Prime One, and xmstudios, they have much more. They have. We're laughing at the dog.
No. Stuart Murray, Stan Lee does have a really off-center wig line, but this looks like Stan Lee's post-car crash. That skin tone looks like he's on dialysis. God.
No, the companies, for example, like I'm saying, XM, Prime One, Sideshow, they have more of a responsibility to try and get prototypes as close as they physically are able to. Yeah, they have a little bit more of a responsibility. But fan art, it's a million miles away. It's a million miles away from me. It's even worse. The deficit is even miles away because they don't have the same restriction. They just don't.
They don't have the same restrictions. They don't have the same quality control. Literally, a lot of the guys, sorry to say, but a lot of the guys in the custom world, you know, they get their piece painted by the master guy. They get their masterpiece in. It looks amazing to them. They have it. They're happy. But then the ones in the factory, they don't go there QC it. You know?
No.
They don't go to fucking China, look at it and go, hey guys, I don't like this, I don't like that. They pay someone else to do it who works at the factory or owns the factory who just wants to get it out. So
that's right.
The guy who got this actually said he likes it. Looks better in person, but you're still going to get it repainted.
Yeah.
How much would you pay for the Caleb Spider-Man statue?
To look exactly as it is.
The way it looks, I mean, like $1,200, $1,000 easy. I'd go for that. I'd love it. I think it's great concept.
Are you joking?
Great
it's going to cost you at least. It would cost you to look like the way it looks like. It would cost you $2, and that's starting.
That went the question is how much would you pay?
How much would you? Well, you never ask you that because you're fucking Jew. You're not going to ever say like a going rate. You're going to say something that actually. I mean, if that piece was offered, just off concept alone, 1,200, it would be fucking sold out. It would. I mean, he could sell 1,000 of them.
Yeah.
Even before it's even released at 1,200, that's going to be a 2K 1,800 2K piece.
Be expensive piece, yeah. I'm interested to see how that looks when it's produced, and I want to eat my words. I want to be the one to eat my words.
Yeah.
I want to be the one to go.
I love a bit of humble pie. We love a little bit of humble pie of RaddTitan, baby.
Yeah,
we'll eat it.
I mean,
we'll eat that shit.
Oh, you can't trust me anyway. I fucking ordered this. Fuck me. God.
I really can't believe. I mean, that really does look fucking awful.
I might not even take it out of the box. Anyway,
I don't think you should.
There's then the RoboCop again. So yeah, detail on this. I mean, yeah.
Awesome. See the little teaser shot.
There's a teaser shot where he's standing on it, turning on his fucking head. Wow. But I do think he needs to switch out with the fucking cannon. Oh man, I can't wait to see the full.
Maybe if Aaron does it, maybe if Aaron does it where the arm is actually just down and he's like holding the barrel of the gun's sort of on Ed 209, because I don't know if he'd be able to like put it that angle of putting his arm in and it underneath his hip. I don't know if that'll work because it's really heavy. That gun's massive.
Yeah, but he's fucking lifted, can't he? Jesus.
Well, RoboCop probably can.
But the thing is, as well, is
I'm talking about composition of something. If you put it in his arm, it's going to look strange.
Well, the other side of it as well is it doesn't matter about his chest because his chest panel doesn't change when he puts his arm up or down. That's the good thing about RoboCop.
Yeah, a good thing about sculpting it.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm really excited about this piece and what this is going to look like. I mean, I've been looking forward to. One of my pieces was Guyver, and I think Prime 1 knocked out the park. Prime 1 did a fucking amazing job for the Guyver 1. I could not have asked for a better Guyver 1. And
no.
I'm so happy with that. But I've never been happy with the offerings of the RoboCop as statue form. Enter Bay does look amazing, and the Hot Toys do look amazing, but statue form, Sideshow, it misses a lot. And Pop Culture Shock, it really needs a repaint and a few other things, but this one, yeah, really excited. Back to this fucker again. Back to Brokeback Mountain. Jesus,
he just won't go away, will he?
Yeah. Then this is fuck up. I fucked up these pictures, didn't I? Then we got a Joker custom. I don't know why you said this one.
Fan art concept. Just look funny. It's called like Laughing in the Rain. Couple of changes and tweaks have been. We've shown it on here before. We said the lamppost was too small. They've changed it and messed about with it now because it was straight. It was like it's all twisted and it looks really cool. Love the concept. Looks great.
Yeah. So I was just looking at the comments. So
bit of Grace Kelly.
Yeah. Leon. He does it. Leon, didn't he? I don't like his the horns on his head.
Yeah, it's like his hair. I think he's drawn that way in a couple of stories.
Yeah, I like that. I like the cards. I like the way he's got the cards behind his back. The Harley Quinn in there. I like that. I like the Batman belt as well. That's pretty cool. Stuff like the hair. Yeah. Fuck's sake, Wolverine. Fucking hell, Ledger. Fucking Brokeback Mountain Ledger. Jesus Christ. I fucked that well up with those pictures, didn't I, man? That's it.
Spread out in there, that Wolverine. That's brilliant.
Yeah, Stanley's got that's coverage for a minute. So Stanley's got boxer's eyes. Excel shit. Yeah, Stanley's Mexican cousin by marriage. Oh man.
Oh, that fucking Excel shit just made me piss my pants, man. That's fucking brilliant.
Okay. Yeah, it should be worried about shipping. Everyone's Paul, is it possible to purchase a prototype? Which piece are you talking about now? Sorry, I feel like I'm more slow today. Stanley's a grail. Yeah. Keep saying that because I might need to sell it. I have the Hot Toys one. Yeah, the Hot Toys Robocops. I was very close to buying a few Hot Toys, and I've not actually been tempted to buy many. I was very, very tempted to buy the Crow and
God.
the Robocop in the chair and a few others.
Oh my God.
I was just saying, I love the motion pose of this Joker. What? Now?
Yeah, it's nice.
Excelsior. What are you laughing at? Were you laughing at that?
Yeah. Oh, that's wicked. That's a comment of the day. I've ever fucking pissed my pants on this. Oh, that's brilliant. And
the commissioner wants to pro for way more than the average piece, just to paint after the master paint. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
This actually is something which I don't know if it was. I speak to George every fucking day, so I lose. I don't remember what I say in the chat and what I say to George. I wanted to get my Crow kit painted when I bought it. I bought it 3 years ago, and I was going to go to Singapore, and I spoke to a named painter. I asked him how much he wanted to paint the Crow kit and assemble it, and he was going to bring it to me to Singapore and give it to me. And he wanted $1,200 to paint it. And I was just like, yeah, you're right, mate.
No. No.
I paid a fraction of that to paint that. And I'm really happy with it. Really, really happy with it. So,
mate, it's fucking crazy.
All right.
The thing is, that's like slightly concerning is that's a lose-lose situation, and here's why, right? Here's the situation: if you pay £1,200, right? what happened? That's good shit. If you pay £1,200, right, all that money for the paint, and it's worth it, yeah. Let's say, for example, it's worth it. Best case scenario, you think, right? If you have a paint job on a statue that's worth £1,200, all the rest of your statues look shit. Every single one of them now looks like toilet.
That's one of my issues. That's one of my issues sometimes about. I think it works sometimes when you can get a head repainted and it will boost the statue.
Definitely, yeah.
I do think there are times if you get like a head repainted, or you get like a custom head or something on it, it can then look like it doesn't match the statue because it looks good.
Yeah, this is very true.
Yeah,
this is very true. See, now, I mean, I have pieces from Ian Wilkinson all over this room, and it's clear they're the best painted pieces I own. It's just clear. When you walk around, you're just like, yeah, they're the best painted stuff you have. You know, there's much more care, there's much more time, there's much more texturing in terms of like color, palette, and everything. The way he's done it, you know, yeah, they have this really bad habit in factories, paint jobs, where they use the same color to do different things, like different shades of it. So it's the same yellow, just slightly lighter and then slightly darker, and it's like different areas over the statue, like things that are not connected. So like one of the yellows will be the person's suit. The other one will be the unmasked portrait of a dead character on the floor. And you're like, they're not connected. Them yellows are far too similar. And you know what I mean? It looked like they've been shopping in the same fucking fabric store. It's just a bit like that. You know, that's very common, where the colour, the palette is just really similar. Shut up, man. What's the matter with you? Are you seeing it? Look at this. You seeing this? Be quiet. You're so loud. Jesus Christ. He's on his back, fucking well snoring.
Yeah, I'm nearly there. Is it possible to buy prototypes of any cancelled statues?
Yes.
Well, the thing is I know
They're rare,
that
and it costs a lot of money.
Connecticut's are trying to sell their Thundercats diorama at one point, and I was trying to like look into it, but for them to recoup their costs, it was way too much money. And in the end, I had to say to them, "Look, I need this statue gone. It's too big." And
Yeah.
In the end, I sent it back to China or somewhere. Alex, certainly I've sent you with the Ironman helmet. I sent it to you, I think, originally, but anyway. Punisher there. Yeah,
As
there's a lot
Stanley.
of...
wow.
Yeah. But no, I mean, yeah, good chat anyway. And
Yes.
next chat, I'll have the Stanley in my collection, and probably have already sold it. But hopefully it comes out good. Hopefully, I've also got it tomorrow. I've got the 3 bronze pieces coming in tomorrow. Terry's well fucking lost.
Oh, is he?
Terry hasn't moved since the beginning of April.
Yeah, you might have to get them to chase that.
No, I did today.
Because that doesn't sound good.
No,
that sounds like a lost package. That
easily,
which happens.
Yeah, easily. So I've got the 3 bronze pieces coming in. He hasn't got it in. Mad Jackal's asking if you're happy with the XM Cyclops. He hasn't got it in yet.
Ain't got it.
Are you happy with what you've seen?
Yeah, I mean, but I've seen it in person. I've seen it at the cons.
Are you happy with what you've seen people in hand?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I think I still maintain it as the other than I need to see Max in person, but I think they're the 2 best, without a shadow of a doubt. I think they're the best ones to own. So I'm happy with it so far. I like the look of it. I think the scaling is right. I think the size of it is perfect. I like sort of the look. I mean, the only thing I'm interested to see is just the skin tones.
Yeah.
I might have to send them off to Ian if they're flat. I'm just going to send them off and bring some life to it.
Swapping out my kook tone. What's that? Been swapping out my kook tune.
Kook tune.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, speak English, motherfucker.
Well, he's Scottish. I mean, you should fucking understand him. Part of your Scottish, fucking clan, isn't he?
Yeah, he is actually. He's one of me.
It's one of you, fucker. But yeah,
if he'd have said he'd been polishing his skin, I'd understand what he was talking about. But Cookton, I don't know what he's fucking saying.
All right. What we'll do then is, should we finish up there?
Yeah, my man, let's do it.
All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Do the usual like, comment, subscribe, share, click on the little bell, become part of the notification squad. And yeah, that's it. You ready? George?
Yeah, man. Thanks very much for being with us. Appreciate it. I had fun.
Thank
had
you for being part of it. And we're going to be Wednesday from now on. Okay?
Wednesday, yeah.
Wednesday is the time. Take care.
Middle of the week. Peace.
Midweek hump day chat.
Exactly.
Been swapping out my collection and wanted everyone had to produce a custom Superman sculpt for the xmstudios Superman versus Doomsday. I've had mine repainted. I haven't seen a custom one yet.
I think a lot of people just had it repainted.
Yeah.
Sculpt on it's good. The paint was bad.
Yeah. GV, peace out.
Peace.
Oh, fuck, man. Just moved all the way down there.
Take
Mr.
care.
Capel. Awesome chat, guys. Looking to see your new Stanley tattoo. Yeah. I might go there. I go after the trauma from the fucking piece that's going to come in. I might get my fucking tattoo lasered off. Take care. Peace out, guys. Stuart Murray. You motherfuckers. Nitro 17. Cross, peace out. Take care. Bye, everyone. Great chat. Thanks for taking part, everyone. That's why we do these live chats.
It's good to catch up.
definitely good. And I love all the comments. I love this actual format on StreamYard.
Yeah, it's nice to see it. It is nice to see it. It's nice to see it. Yeah.
B-Dub3, Nitrous. Yeah, not Thursday anymore, I'm afraid. Stephen Thomas. Thanks for not taking it easy. Good night, great show. Bald Bitchet TV. Gio going to dream about Stanley.
I am.
All right.
Excel shit.
Excel shit, yeah. All right, guys. Thanks. Peace out.
Peace.
All right.